a lovely 2-week break. Glad to see you guys back.
It is good to be back. Ethereal voice.
Fuck yeah, it is.
It's magic.
Oh, oh, oh.
I was imagining our characters like camping out for 2 weeks. Like, man, where is everybody? Why are we just sitting here again?
Sitting there for 2 weeks
Staring
going,
at each other.
what's
Okay,
going
you
on?
So, what are we
feeling
gonna
better?
do when we get in there?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yay, okay.
So,
Arthur, chill the fuck out.
last week, lots of things happened. There was a fist fight, and by fist fight, there was a bar brawl. Meet me in the pit for an ass kicking, where Connor won the heart of the barmaid,
Oh, yes.
and Rael won the heart of another one, the sweet, sweet Bella. Hello, Artie. Yeah, there was some loving going on. There were some feels with saying goodbye to Aelin, who you all have come to like, and you heard about a set of ruins a bit to the northeast where you might find something. Upon the way, you ran into an old adventuring buddy of Talmar's, Aslan, who was having some problems with demons. Y'all kicked its ass. And then found out that indeed the temple that you are walking to was once a temple of Palor, and it is believed that there is a demon general sealed at the bottom, one that Demorial would very much like to see set free. So you all managed to find the temple, and you camped out for the night in the TARDIS tent in the foyer. I love you guys. You all spend the night. We'll wake up as dawn hits, light filtering in. What would you guys like to do?
Could I have because I usually take the dawn, the closest to dawn shift watch. Could I have meditated and kind of prayed to Pelor, and just kind of focus my energy on this temple to see if I can get any glimpse of anything?
Go ahead.
Okay. I just kind of meditate and just kind of picture what this place might have looked like before its decline.
High or low, Chris?
Let's go with high, because I always roll high.
Jesus Christ, I missed this. Alright. You take the last watch, and as dawn approaches, you settle into meditation. There's a sense of peace here. Unlike the dawnwood, but weaker. You get glimpses, not complete images, but you smell the incense. You can hear the voices sort of calling out to Palor, the prayers of 100,000 people who have walked through these halls, each their own worries, their own concerns, weighing down upon this. You get the sense of sunlight on white marble, the soft patter of feet, the swoosh of robes, and you know that this was once a place of worship, a place of beauty, a place of strength, not unlike what you've tried to make in the Dawnwood. And as dawn finally peeks over, you feel a warm presence against your back, and you know that you're in the right place at the right time to do what needs to be done.
Okay. I stand up. All right. What the fuck are we doing?
I'm drinking tea, Corin. Do we have a plan of attack?
I wanted to
Plan.
actually ask Professor,
Yes.
what do we do when we find this thing? Do we wake it up and kill it, or?
Well, this is an unknown quantity, and when you're dealing with an unknown quantity, I don't think we rush in and kill it if it is even possible. I mean, it's been sealed here. Perhaps there might be some clues in the temple as we search that would help us understand more about what is actually going on here.
Yes, if this thing is half as powerful as Demorial was, we're gonna get spanked.
It might even be more powerful. We don't even know what that.
And it's obvious that this place hasn't been touched by nefarious creatures or persons unknown. So perhaps the people who used to run this temple left information behind. It wouldn't hurt us to investigate and try and figure out what we know before going in and possibly meeting our end, which I am not
Something-
keen on doing.
Something we should also consider is that if when going through this temple we accidentally destroyed too many of the traps which are holding him inside, Demorial might have a really easy time just waltzing in and waking this guy up.
This is a good point as well.
Yes.
Is there any way to just like banish him to another realm or something, Professor?
You would have the spare pocket universe to put him in.
I'm afraid that sort of power is beyond my knowledge at this point in time.
I imagine if that was possible, it would have been done in the past, anyways.
Aye.
Who knows? That may be where he is now. I don't remember what happened when Demorial just kind of popped into the temple, right, with Gent?
We never really. She was like an item, if I remember correctly, that was smashed. There was like that possessed woman or boy. I don't remember. But it was an item smashed, if I remember correctly.
Right. Well, I think the professor has a good idea. We proceed cautiously, slowly, and see what we can learn as before we get deeper in, and then from there we see what happens.
Definitely be careful. I don't know what we're going to find.
I agree.
What say you, Kaladin?
Yep, that sounds good. We're good.
Very well.
I think she was eating bacon.
A bit of toast, but try to fend this one here off it. Anyone else want some?
Please.
Make it more for everybody.
Do we have Robot Morgan, or is that just me?
I think it's just you.
Maybe just you.
Oh, yep. Yeah, everyone's camera just
Aw.
shut off because Roll20 blows.
Because it's
Let
rolled.
me fix it.
Yeah.
I'll have some breakfast, yes.
Alright.
I just think above all we need to
Take some
take
more.
this quietly and carefully and not run in. She looks around at everybody.
No.
Not run in. Emphasis on the run.
That's part of what I do best, though.
Once we find something for you to hit,
Which I'm sure.
I
we will.
Yeah, that's
encourage
fair.
all the violence. But not
Perfect.
yet.
I think I heard someone say that before.
Yeah, it was a thing that we said at school.
Alright.
It sounds
Yeah.
dangerous, honestly. Encouraging violence is never a good solution for most things.
Well, I said
This-
once
this-
we find something for her to hit.
This is the keenest weapon that one can muster.
With
But
you,
You haven't been in
Professor,
any
I
fights,
agree.
have you?
I don't need to get in any fights, Connor. I am quite capable of ending them before they start.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and it just makes me want to hit you more.
Murai, come here.
Right, I have another piece of bacon for you.
Murai, she wants to hit me, I say telepathically.
was a joke, love. It was a joke.
Is Snicket talking?
Yes.
I can't. Okay.
Am I robot-y or anything?
No.
Okay,
No.
good.
You are
Oh,
not.
thank God.
For some reason, you were muted on my thing,
Weird.
Oh dear.
Goodness.
so I missed all of that. Sorry.
Oh, it was essentially where I came to you. The lore of bacon was mighty.
Yes. Well,
It's just a joke.
Well, I'll step out of the TARDIS tent.
I follow.
Alright.
And I guess I look down, I go 10 feet down, into the foyer or wherever down this hallway that we're in.
You
I follow,
okay? What?
I follow behind him.
Okay.
Axe my thing out.
So who's going down the hallway?
I'll go with.
I'm keeping an eye, yeah. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I'm not like
I'm
taking
looking,
off.
but I'm
I'm
going.
just,
No, we're just inspecting.
yeah.
So is everybody going at this rate?
If I'm a
like it.
flat out, I think I'm the only one with proficiency with thieves' tools.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to do that shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
You all
Well, I
step
guess we might as well stick together.
Oh, all right, then let's do this. Fold up the TARDIS tent and shit.
No time like the present.
Okay. You guys fold up the tent. It goes right back in the bag of holding because Gent is a smart-ass motherfucker. And you head down this hallway full of vines and leaves and dirt. And it looks like nature's trying to reclaim it. But there's something here keeping it from being fully reclaimed. And as you walk down, you find an apparent dead end. But as you get closer, you notice that it is a stone wall, intricately carved and decorated. Above all is the figure of Palor, with several scenes depicted, mostly the glory of the sun god and of his chosen servants. There are words above at the top, which only, I believe, the professor can read, as it is written in Elegant Celestial.
I know it as well.
You know, okay. So, Korn and the professor, you look at this and it reads, "Only those with Palor's blessing may take hold of his faith and enter here." At the bottom, there is a prayer to Palor in common, familiar to any cleric of the sun god.
Well,
Don't be a
believe,
dick.
I believe this is your territory, Corbin.
So, it's just there's a bunch of different languages, or just two?
There's common at the bottom, which is a very familiar, very basic prayer to Palor.
Sure.
And at the top there is a celestial, which says, "Only those with Palor's blessing may take hold of his faith and enter here."
Okay. I step forward and put out my holy symbol, and I say the prayer.
As you step forward, grabbing your holy symbol in hand, speaking the words of the prayer, the warmth that you felt before as you were meditating radiates from your holy symbol. And you notice that the symbol of Palor embedded in the figure itself glows bright like the morning sun. And there's a as the door suddenly starts to move and opens up into another hallway leading you onward.
That was pretty fucking cool, you guys.
Yeah, I was going to say that was decently impressive. Good job.
I didn't do anything. I just said the words.
Well, you said the words though.
Still takes the faith.
Who wants to take point? How do we want to approach this?
Let's have Arendir run point. I'll be behind him in case he finds anything that needs to be disarmed with.
I'll be behind Connor because I'm a Pelor cleric, and then we might need me up front. I don't know.
Yes. If I find anything that looks all glowy and sun stuff, I'll.
Pelori, yes.
Say-
Yes.
Also, anything that looks magical, I will be able to help with
As will I.
Aye.
either dispelling or identifying.
Anything that needs smashing, apparently, I'm your gal.
So I guess I'll take the rear with Kaladin then.
Calmar, here, you hold everybody's bags.
Hold my pocket.
No, if something big and scary comes out, you shoot it with your shield, is what you do, sir.
Pew pew pew.
True.
Got it.
All right, Connor.
Let's do it.
Throw
I
my
take
shit out of
the
that.
cigar that I have from Connor, unlit, and just chomp on it.
Nice.
Look
You're
at it.
ruining a perfectly good cigar.
Yes, but it tastes all right. And then I guess my perception check.
All right, you can roll perception.
Yeah, as we enter this next room. Modified 20.
All right, everybody. You know what? Everybody roll perception for me.
-2. That's a 14.
Hey.
Not
7.
good.
Good rolls.
12?
Okay.
17.
So you all start to cautiously head down this hallway, which then opens up into what you all believe is
I
the
had
temple.
advantage on perception checks, I'm sorry, but it's sneaky. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Okay, it's fine. It opens up into the proper temple itself. Stale air and dust greets you as you walk into this long since ruined temple. It's silent, though you feel as if you strain your hearing hard enough, you might hear the echoes of prayers and the songs of the clerics you swear still hangs in the air. Despite the centuries of neglect, there is enough left behind that you can see what once was of this once great temple. Flecks of gold glitter from the walls and nearly erased carvings. Ruined statues stand vigil in perpetual silence. Even bits of wood from the pews where countless lives sat in time beyond memory remains. It's heartbreaking to see the remains of what used to be so beautiful and strong left to ruin. But even in this state, there's still an underlying aura of warmth, as if the prayers to Palor's faithful still burn bright in the stone. While not as strong as the dawnwood, here too do you find a sense of peace that washes over you. In the back, there's the altar where the head priest used to lead daily prayers. Behind that is engraved in the wall is Palor in all his glory, light radiating from it to the walls beyond. Dust covers everything, stirring in small clouds as you move through. A mix of a tomb and what once was a temple, you find yourselves walking where none have tread for ages.
Beautiful.
There is murals lining the walls, different and beautifully carved. What would you all like to do?
Well, can I look at it with my dwarven knowledge at all?
Which are you going to take a look at all the carvings?
I just want to look around and look at how old the stone is. If there's any signs of who made it, maybe.
Roll perception for me.
Perception. Alright. Alright, if it. Stick in the box. 5. Whenever you make a history check on stonework, you're considered proficient in history and double proficiency bonus. Okay, yeah, that would be it.
You take a look at the carvings, you find that they are old, centuries and centuries old. With everything around, you realize that this was probably done close to a millennia and a half ago. This is ancient. It's almost like you're looking at a well-preserved mummy. There's beauty in it, and as your fingers trace over some of the carvings, you know that some of this was done by human hands, some of this by elves, some of this by dwarves. This was truly a work of several different peoples coming together for a common purpose.
I'll relay that back to the group.
This must have been beautiful in its prime. I wonder why this was chosen for the resting place of this demon.
Well, I'm not a holy man, but there's power in places such as this.
What better to hold
He's
the
right.
dark than the light?
Pillar's divine light still shines here. I can feel it. But I don't know how long that will last. The deeper we go.
Snicket, you said there were carvings and murals, or
There are carvings, there are murals, there are statues.
I would like to investigate the murals and the statues. Just one by one, taking notes of
Perception, by the way, Snicket.
each thing.
What'd you get, Chris?
I got a 19 for perception.
Okay. Roll investigation for me, Professor.
Yeah.
Nice. The two of you actually arrive at the same place as Corin as you're looking around. All of this is familiar to you, having been in temples, but this is the icon. That word I'm having.
Iconography?
Thank you, dear. That
Welcome.
Big
is
word.
some of the more ancient versions that you've seen. Like you've been to the Temple of Pelor in Eidolon, the capital, and some of that was there, but not to this extent. And it's old, and you follow it around, looking, seeing scenes from the tales of Pelor and some of the greatest clerics of the time. Professor, you notice the same. The statues, you can no longer tell who it was or what they might have been in life, but still they stand there, ever at the ready, almost looking. Clerics and paladins of Pelor standing there, and you both manage to find a particular mural in the back. It looks different. It's a scene well known to you. It is Paladin, it is dead silent. There is nothing in here, not even the wind. And so you two managed to find a mural. It's different, carved oddly. It's another scene. However, there is a hymn at the bottom written in common upon the stone, which is not out of the ordinary in and of itself. Professor, you're the one to notice it. There is at the top in stylized celestial a phrase. It says, "Create that which is so fragile to utter its name would break it."
Corin, I don't know if you noticed. Here, there's the hymn at the bottom. But here, it's really stylized. You could barely tell that it's actually celestial. It says, what did it say again? Snicket?
Said that which is so fragile to utter its name would break it.
Oh, create that. It says, create... create that which is so fragile that to utter its name would break it.
Silence?
Thank you, Professor. I actually speak Celestial and read it and write it, but it's fine. Yes.
But I know that, but it's really stylized, and I just noticed it here. You can hardly tell that it's celestial.
Oh, right. I'm not connecting the dots here.
I agree, Telmar. Silence.
Silence.
Professor and Corin, since you've both rolled and are over there, as you hear your party say silence, you notice there is the word silence in the hymn itself carved at the bottom.
Perhaps we should sing this hymn. Or something with this silence.
I mean, we could all try singing.
I say silence and Celestial.
Nothing happens.
Professor, do you know the spell silence?
I do not know the spell silence.
I think I don't know if my mic cut out, but with your investigation, you notice that the word silence in the hymn is different.
Oh.
Oh, yes, it did cut out.
I just heard you see the word silence in the hymn. It's different how?
With your investigation, you notice that it's cut differently.
Can I touch it?
You can try.
I'm going to try and touch it just out of curiosity. Cora, the silence looks weird.
I don't.
And I touch it.
Careful.
You touch it, and for a second, nothing happens. And then it slowly slinks back into the
Oh,
wall.
look, it's moving.
That
And
could
then
be bad.
once again, you see this stone move.
Oh, I think
As
I've done
it-
something. I've done
It
something.
lifts up, and cobwebs are torn as this huge stone lifts, breaking the silence for the first time in over a millennia. Sound once again as it lifts, revealing a dark hole beyond. And with your dark vision, both of you, you notice that there is a set of stairs leading down into the darkness.
I look over at the professor and kind of grin. Very nice.
Look what I've done. I've opened a door.
Well, you've certainly done something.
Kind of clap the professor on the back. Good job.
Thank you, Aaron dear. See, I look at Kaladin. I'm like, the mind, Kaladin. The mind did that.
You're some plenty smart, thank you.
I was not.
Prefer
I'm not.
to hit things.
I am not insulting you. I'm just saying that sometimes the mind solves
Yes.
puzzles.
Yeah. It's all
Um,
appreciate
All
patronage.
right. Well, let's not
Let's head
celebrate
on
too
down,
much,
huh?
guys. We need to go downstairs still.
Yes.
It's dark.
Well, I think we all have dark vision, oh, except for Connor.
Yeah. The only one who knows how to work traps.
Yes. Well, a torch can't hurt.
No, we're not
shit.
very stealthy anyway.
Right.
Aaron dear, if you
Clink,
want to like go
clonk,
10 feet
clonk.
ahead of us, scout ahead.
Yes, of course. But before we leave, or before I leave this big chamber, at least, I look up at the ceiling. Is there anything cool up there?
Or not
There,
cool.
you notice there are flecks of paint, once again with gold being primary, and it looks like once upon a time there were mosaics and murals above the ceiling, the vaulted archways of the heavens cast above. Always at the dead center, the son of Palor, and it is beautiful. Again, you could only imagine how gorgeous this would have looked back when it was first painted. This would have been a shining testament to the faith of those who walk in the path of the sun.
Something that occurs to me. I don't much like the fact that we're opening doors right now and leaving them open. Perhaps, is there any way we could like leave something behind to watch this? Like Aaron, your hawk. Can you leave your hawk to watch this?
But what if we come through other doors that the hawk can't get through? It's a
Unfortunately-
regular hawk. I think the hawk should stay with us.
I don't really right now have a way to communicate much with it.
Mm.
And I'm just like,
I mean, maybe I could leave my horse in here, but I don't know if I should leave.
I've heard that these paladin horses you can talk
Can-
to from within a
yes.
mile.
Yes, I can.
I kind of actually like this idea.
You know, I think that's a good idea. Let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and let me go back and get Bucky and I'll ride him in.
Oh, wait,
Bring the
not
horse
just the-
inside.
Lead him in.
Wait.
I was,
Maybe we
kinda
should
kidding.
Should we be riding horses into the Temple of Pelor?
I was joking. I'm gonna lead him in.
You're leading Bucky in?
Yes. I'm gonna tell him to watch the door, but from a safe place.
What do you want me to watch it do?
See if someone else comes in after us. And let me know.
Okay. I can do that.
You know, right, Bucky? You're not sounding too good today.
I'm fine.
I'm gonna pet him a little bit.
Do you have carrots?
Maybe? Do I have carrots on me?
He does. He flips his mane. And he stomps the one arm that looks like it has a white sock on it.
I'm gonna pet his man and say, "I'll give you carrots if you do a good job."
All right.
All right,
And
we gotta look out.
if Bucky could salute, he would, but horse legs don't work like that.
Oh God.
All right. Well, I make sure my hood is up nice and tight, and then I sneak down the steps a little bit.
I've also had an interesting idea.
I stop and come
I'm-
back and listen to Raya.
Going to pull out the dagger that I got at the temple in the Dawnwood. I'm just gonna have a quick look at it real fast while we're in here. Didn't really take a good look at it before. I was sort of distracted.
It is very ornate and gilded, again with imagery of Palor, and you swear you see it glint like you've not seen it glint before as you hold it out.
Twing.
Interesting. Can I roll an Arcana check on it?
Go ahead, feel free.
Yeah, no, not using that effing thing. Using the real one. Yeah, roll 20 just effing hates me. I just needed to see what my modifier is.
As always, you guys can use your real dice.
That's a 19.
You get that this is a +1 magical dagger,
Lovely.
and it is beautiful. And so I take it, ladies and gentlemen, that you are going to be going down in the order in which you came in to the temple.
Aye, so it's going to be Arendir, Connor, Corin, and then who else is after me?
Me.
Royale, Professor Kaladin?
And then
That
Talbot.
sounds about right.
Yes, that sounds about right. I will be towards the back.
So where's Talmar again?
In the back,
At the very back?
from the rear guard.
Rear guard, okay. So Arendir, Connor, Corin, Rael, Professor, Kaladin, Talmar.
Yes.
Groovy.
Keep your eyes peeled, everybody.
Arendir, give your stealthing down, or are you just scouting
Uh,
normally?
I'll stealth on the stairs for now. I'll tell everyone I'm gonna go take a look. Won't go far.
Perception for me?
Okay. Not stealth check.
And as well as a stealth check. The
Uh,
stealth check.
That's a modified 20 for the perception.
Okay.
And for stealth is an 18.
So you pull up your hood, make sure it's all nice and tight, and you quickly descend down the stairs. They're corkscrewing, and it feels like you're going down quite a ways until you hit the bottom, and you look down and you see a long hallway stretch off into the darkness until it hits a dead end and then a turn.
All right. Um. I want to go down this hallway. Yeah, I'll go down to the turn. While looking in the hallway, and perceiving. Oh, I can't hear Snicket.
I muted myself because I'm a dumb fuck. You look down the hallway and you notice it goes on, then there's another end and a turn, and you also get a glimpse of a path that breaks off halfway through the corridor. Are you going to continue to go alone, or?
No, I just wanted to look at this. Go to the turn and look, and then I see another pathway that keeps going.
Yeah, there's straight ahead, it goes on for a ways, and then stops dead and looks like it turns again, as well as you see what looks to be an open pathway that opens off about 3/4 of the way down the hallway.
All right. Okay. So seeing that, I'm gonna head back up the stairs, and then tell everyone There's a hallway down here that.
Jesus H Christ.
Oh yeah, sorry, I take the hood off. There's a hallway down here that leads to a dead end, but with a turn in it, but it keeps going well beyond that. So I didn't want to get too far. There's nothing right at the landing of the steps or in that hallway. So
Alright.
let's head back down.
fucking go, I guess.
Sounds like a maze.
It does. I feel like I need to draw a map as we go.
Like, this has been I don't want to say easy, but not as hard as it could be. I'm kind of scared of this one.
I mean,
Well, the
Well-
good news is it doesn't seem to be looking like anybody's been here.
we literally just got here, Corin.
The last
I'm
two
just talking about our journey in
where the
general.
public would have been.
So you all head
You
down.
muted,
to-
Dustin.
I know.
But it is
I
a
know.
temple of Pelor, Corin. Seems quite untouched.
I touch it.
I put my hood back up.
It's like bleeding
About right.
children.
Yes. So lead us back down to that hallway
All right.
to the turn.
You guys head down into the darkness.
I am
Oh.
keeping a very careful watch on everything.
Same Z's.
I put the
I light
back.
a torch.
Oh, okay, that works.
My perception is passive as fuck right now.
Mine's 8.
Pretty active
24.
if you're
passive.
looking for
It's
things.
stupid.
I'm pretty active.
There you
Oh,
go.
I have an 11.
Oh, look, he got a new token.
Hey.
Good lord, I can't fucking roll above a 5 today.
Where did the fuck? Oh, there. Let's see.
Hey, that's me in the back.
You all enter this dark, tight corridor. It is very much unlike the temple above. This doesn't look like it was built for beauty. This looks like it was built for function. This hasn't weathered nearly as well as above. You notice there's missing, and you guys are fucking insane, and I love you. It's the air down here is thicker. The sense of peace is almost gone as you step down here. It's almost claustrophobic. The ceiling for the tallest of you is going to be only maybe 5-6 inches above your head. It is unpleasant. And Aaron, dear, for you, you saw that.
I think I liked it up top better.
This is a passageway, and this is the corner you saw.
All right. So I'll tell everyone I didn't go further than this. I don't know what's ahead, other than that there's more hallway. So I'll move up this hallway while checking, looking for stuff, keeping an eye out to that
Well-
point.
You
Here.
don't notice anything as you walk through. Again, the stone here seems to be faded in places. There is a layer of thick dust on the ground, and as you came down here, you noticed there weren't any tracks at all. Not
Right.
even telltale signs of wind having moved some of it.
All right. Take a step up and look down this hallway. If I see anything.
You?
Oh God.
That was my mistake. I went to do a reveal. Sorry for the heart attack.
Meanwhile, I'm putting my hit points and my everything into my token.
Nice.
Oh God!
I just did too.
You see a
That's
door.
timing.
See a door.
It is metal. And you don't see much beyond it other than it has a handle and a lock mechanism.
Oh, good.
Tell everyone to stay, and then look, go to this corner and look down this hallway too.
As you look down this hallway. How far does your vision go?
60 feet.
You're gonna see everything. Well, not everything, but you're gonna see another turn.
Okay. All right, I'll come back to here. You motion to Connor and to the other people. Tell them there's an iron door on this hallway, and then this other hallway goes down and turns again. Is door good?
Do we want to go up and check the door really quick, see what...
Do we want to just take a couple minutes really quick so that I could do something, that I don't waste a slot?
Yes.
Ritually,
Absolutely.
I would like to have this up. It lasts for 10 minutes, I think.
Yes, sir. So you spend a couple minutes casting it, the words of magic falling from your lips as your hands go through the, well-versed movements, and you feel the spell coalesce and then snap into place. And as of right now, you don't feel anything.
Well, it's only got a range of 30 feet, so I would have to get closer to things, but so far no magic, so that's good.
So
Yeah.
far.
Well, so should we look at this door, do you think?
Aye.
I vote the door.
All
Oh,
right.
we're gonna have to go
Of course, you
through it,
vote
right?
the door. It's not the one that has to open the door.
I'm
That's
gonna,
what you're here for,
I'm
right?
gonna follow them to the door to see if I can detect any magic
Yeah, I'll
on the
go.
door.
I'll go up there with Connor.
The door
Mhm.
has no magic on it.
It seems clear of magic. And then I walk back down the hall.
Connor, our day just began. You can't be tired already.
Ugh. Shut up, Mike.
I don't think he's tired. I think he's just bored. Oh, wow. You even caught him off guard. Huh?
Wow.
All right, what would you all like to do?
I will investigate the door. With my limited experience doing said.
Would you like me to have a look at the door as well?
If you want,
Lovely. Yes, please.
that's a 15.
It's what, investigation?
Yep.
Well, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
Hey.
This is a finely made metal door with a lock mechanism on it. Does not seem to be trapped.
Fantastic.
All yours, Connor. Good
All
luck.
right, I take the gloves and everything
Back
off and
the
fucking
fuck
pull out these
up.
tiny little fucking. I hate these fucking things. Forced to learn. Fucking use
Where
them.
did you learn to do that?
People I used to work for insisted that we get in quietly. I always preferred to kick the door in, but
Yes, I was about to say.
I
you
agree with that.
You probably hated that.
I did.
I'm
My
a kick the
job
door
pretty
down.
much just entailed breaking people's legs for not paying.
Oh.
Well,
I'm glad I don't owe you anything, Connor.
Aye.
I guess
Be
Matt
glad
just
you don't owe the
shrugged on
people
my-
I owe money to.
Is
All
the
right.
least thing that could happen.
I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand with thieves' tools, which I'm proficient in. It's not gonna do a goddamn thing. That's 10. You're muted,
myself.
Snick.
Muted.
you go and you're cursing under your breath because these goddamn finicky thieves tools bullshit. And you go to and you know how the lock mechanism work, and as you start to do it you realize that why isn't this working? Because normally this works. And then it slowly dawns on you that it's unlocked.
I'm gonna turn back and just glare at Arendir. The great thing is, before you have me attempt to unlock a door, I pull it open and just shove it open. Check if it's locked first.
It just laughs.
The door. If only someone had the spell WD-40.
It's a PS1 loading screen.
It opens up, revealing the room beyond. boop. You see before you a small room with a long slab on it. There seems to be some stone tablets on them, as well as a pile of dust and other such things. What would you guys like to do?
Let's investigate
Take a
the
look around the room.
tablets.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to do what the
Um,
professor likes to do best. Investigate.
I'll stand guard out in the hallway just in case.
Connor and the professor.
I'll stay with Kaladin.
I need you guys to make dex saves for me.
Of course.
Trap.
Oh, I had detect magic up. I didn't detect anything.
It's not magic.
Okay, I'll just check it.
Trap.
Can I be in the middle
Sometimes
of saying
traps are magic.
perhaps
22.
don't touch, and then whatever happens, happens.
You
Not bad, Professor.
both
I'm a little
feel
dexterous.
the floor beneath you start to give, and you both manage to back the fuck up quickly as kink, the floor opens up into a trap door. You see nothing but darkness beyond, and then kink, it snaps shut, and as it snaps shut, you hear click.
Yeah, I think we've done something.
It would appear that this temple was subsidized by the Spike Lobby.
That was awesome. I want to throw
And-
something down there, see what was down there.
I'm worried about the clicking sound after the door's closed.
It was probably latching or something, Professor.
Yeah, but can I roll, like, knowing, like, the basic idea how traps work?
Yeah, you can roll a perception or investigation.
I bet you it's spring loaded.
That's a 13.
You know that this is a pit trap. It is a locking pit trap.
Ah.
If you had
Oh, so
fallen
you can't get it
through,
out?
it will snap shut and lock, keeping you stuck in there.
Oh, I was so glad you guys didn't fall down there.
Oh, there's probably a lot of skeletons and stuff back
Oh,
down.
I would have been perfectly fine. I have a reaction.
Oh, right.
Meteors would start shooting
You
through the
also
ground, right?
know, Connor, if you take a small bit of metal or stone, which there are ample supplies around here, if you wedge it in a certain place, you can make it so it stops working.
Yeah, but I'm gonna look at. I'm glaring daggers at Arendir. I'm gonna walk over, grab a piece of stone, and just wedge it into that place.
A little harder than necessary, but now you know that you can step on this thing and it will not give way.
The professor takes notes. Pit traps.
Pit traps suck.
Party in the pit
That
trap.
was cool.
Good job.
My
We
dice
know what
knowing
to
about
look
those
for.
kind of traps. Pretty effective.
So now we know there's traps here. I'm glad.
Right?
I'm excited. It's the first trap I've ever seen.
I've seen traps.
Need to get out more. I'm going to investigate the tablets on the table.
Usually a lot of traps at the temples of Bahamut, but okay.
Yes, I would like to
Oh.
return to investigating things. Without
Okay, you guys-
touching, like, I'm just going to be asking all the time. Can I touch this? Do you think? Can
From
Connor-
what I... Oh, sorry, go.
No, go ahead.
What's that? From what I've disarmed this trap, you can... I put my hand on everything. I'm like, nothing's going to go. It was a pressure plate that when we stepped up,
Right, well, you moved that dust. That might have been important.
I just... Whew, it just...
There is a giant cloud of dust that just wells up.
Thank you, Connor.
Warning next time.
So make investigation roll. Oh, shit. Okay. Well,
Just seriously, fuck. That's a natural 20, though.
oh, shit. You can tell from the mounds of dust that those probably had been some forms of paper that has since disintegrated. There aren't any real books around here, but there are stone tablets, and they are intricately carved, once again, in celestial.
I would like to take rubbings of them.
I knew I should learn.
Okay,
how to
so
with the
you
temple.
take rubbings, and as you're working, both you and Connor, you don't speak celestial.
I
Unfortunately.
don't, so that natural 20 was wasted.
However, Connor, you do notice that there is a jeweled amulet tucked behind one of the stone tablets.
Gonna pull it up from my finger and
It looks like it's in the same vein as Corrin's holy symbol, which you've seen quite often, but heavily jeweled instead with rubies and diamonds, and yellow diamonds as well, and gold, and it is gorgeous and heavy.
I'm just gonna flip it up, catch it.
Be careful with that. We don't know what it is.
Oh, and Corin's walked away, so I can't toss it at him.
Professor, you're looking at the tablets and you're kind of reading them as you're making rubbings. Yes, no, what do you have on here? And it is it's an incomplete telling of the stealing of the demon general that is supposedly here, about how there was a long, hard-fought battle, how even their best paladins could not fell this beast, how he slew battalions of the finest knights in the land as if they were nothing. And they had to expend so much lives, so much blood shed to stop this evil. And how there was at a terrible, terrible cost, and it cannot be forgotten. Their names can't be forgotten. Their sacrifices will not be in vain. They must, and that's all you get.
I'm gonna place my hand on the tablet if you told it,
Dire.
and I'm gonna say a prayer to Bahamut in memory of those who died in this conflict.
Yes, I'll relay all that information that I learned, and I also would ask if I could see the pendant that Connor.
I flick it to him.
And then if we're spending some time here, I'm going to ritually cast Identify. To see if I can tell what it is. Shake it a little. Smell it.
Does it taste good?
I'm not going to put it in my mouth. That's disgusting.
He's a professor, not a doctor.
It is essentially an amulet of protection disguised as a holy symbol of Pelor.
It's an amulet of protection. Is anyone interested in being protected?
I'm sure Corin is. It is, after all, his holy symbol.
I'm down here with Cal.
What does it
Hey, Corin!
it adds to AC? Is that what it does?
Yeah, plus 2
Ah,
AC.
what?
Plus
Like,
2 AC.
found something you might want.
That's Talbar is calling out.
Be quiet, you fool.
Well, I mean, I don't know what anyone else's AC is like, but mine is ridiculously stupid.
You can have it, Professor.
Well, I don't know if anyone else is less.
I have a 19, so I'm alright.
With
I've got a
that.
17.
16.
I have a 14.
Yeah, take it.
Professor.
You.
Professor, yeah.
How much does it give, Snicket? Is it a +2?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Oh.
Roll 20.
Professor,
See,
how about this?
we heard you. Anyway.
Yes, Corin.
Oh, never mind. That's a different character that has a ring of protection. Never mind.
I'm sorry. What? A different
Never
what?
mind. Never mind. Different character has a ring of protection. I was going to trade you for the pendant,
I
but it's all
don't, I
good.
don't understand why. What's a different character?
Corin, what are you talking about?
Are you all right, Corin?
Never mind, Professor. I'm going crazy. I'm going to go.
Nosebleed, just like.
Fourth wall? What?
Are you a planeswalker? I don't understand.
Don't
He
worry.
gets
man.
caught on the wall. He's like,
Complicated.
Well, I'll keep it for safekeeping, and it doesn't need does it need attunement? It's just a straight magic item, right?
It is a magic. It's exactly like a ring of protection. So
Just put it on and it boop.
it work. Wiggly fingers, magic.
Amulet of protection.
Skeleton, you
Look at
appear
that,
down the hall.
Professor. You're up there to 16 now. That's not bad.
Yes, that seems nice.
Sorry. Go ahead,
Maybe
Snicket.
something wouldn't decapitate.
It is a hallway. It is a long, dark, shitty hallway. Like everything is. This place is so unpleasant. Even Even at your stature, it feels like the walls are closing in on you. But as a dwarf, you know stone, and you know that it was designed to be uncomfortable. It was designed to make people not want to be down here.
I'm gonna look for stuff to make sure we don't fall into anything.
Roll perception.
That is a 21. I
You
only
don't-
rolled higher than a 2.
You don't see anything down this hallway. Again, other than noticing Arendir's tracks up to a point. You look down. There is dust on the floor. It lays completely undisturbed.
Oh, where's everybody gone? Okay, sorry.
We're down here.
Professor.
Professor, you need to. I
I'm
know
gonna
you're
start
interested, but you
stealthing.
need to keep watching us. We can't. Yes,
16.
we don't
Okay.
want to leave you behind back there.
I'm gonna peer down here.
So you peer forward.
I also have 60 feet.
You peer forward, and boop. Are you going
do another
to
perception.
roll perception again? Okay.
Yep, 17 or 18.
As you walk forward, you look and you notice there is a section of dirt that looks uneven.
Can I investigate it?
Go ahead.
Is it like
5.
footprints?
It looks really weird. Like, that doesn't look like the rest of the hallway.
This looks wrong. Hey, Corin, come look at this.
Corin, you
Oh,
got
it's fucking adorable.
Well, if you didn't dodder along, come on.
Yes, and us doddering along found a powerful magical item.
Well, congratulations.
It's not the Holy Grail. Jeez.
So as you
I'm gonna rip
guys
that necklace off you.
I didn't actually say that. But
I know. I didn't actually say that. Just playing my character
Now,
down.
ladies.
Just
How
playing my
about we not
alignment
use
Dustin
ladies
Scott.
as a derogative term?
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
it looks Charles. So who are you calling for to take a look?
I was telling Corin, but apparently he's not listening. So, Arendir, why don't you come take a look?
Oh, okay. Excuse me. What are we looking at?
There's a look at the dirt right there, about 5 feet in front of me. It's uneven, and I can't figure out what the fuck is up with it. But it's like here.
All right. I peek around the corner at where she's looking, and
Investigation.
10.
Yeah, that's a really funky piece of dirt right there.
Yeah.
It looks suspicious, but you can't tell exactly what it is.
Oh, wait, what are you
Look at
looking at?
something.
Hold on. Arendir,
What on earth are you
you have
doing?
clean sweep still, right? In the bag of holding.
Yes, I think I have one of your
Can I
many
have it?
weapons.
Yes. Can I have that? And I'm gonna throw it onto the patch of dirt.
Which one is clean sweep?
Okay, I'm gonna back
It's
up a
the
little
one.
bit.
It's
Alright,
the
good.
plain one. It doesn't really have any decoration.
I mean, which kind of weapon? You gave me like an axe and a javelin and a spear.
It's a great axe.
Ah, got it.
You know, I keep trying to mute myself so you guys can hear me laugh, but
You
fuckface
can hear
McGee
me
over
laughing
there is
mine anyway,
muted.
so it doesn't matter.
Nope.
God damn it, Kyle.
I hand her the great axe.
All right.
That's it.
I like this plan. I approve of this plan.
Oh,
Forward.
dear God.
Perhaps
What
the
on
rest of
earth
us back up.
are you doing?
Make a strength check.
I back up. Everybody back up.
Strength check
Yeah.
for throwing my axe.
Yeah.
Fucking if it would fucking go in the fucking box.
Oi, behind me. Back up.
16.
You toss it, and it lands right there. And how heavy is the hand axe?
Great axe.
It was a great
would
axe.
be-
It was a great axe. that she was
Greg's is
throwing.
pretty heavy.
I got it.
Or
12
like 12
Thank
pounds.
you.
Like
I
12,
can't get
13,
that
14
fast enough.
pounds, something like that.
Great axes weigh 6 pounds.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
shit.
Oh,
Really?
I thought they would be
7.
heavier.
7.
Seven.
Damn.
Thought it'd be heavier.
The dust kicks up, but nothing happens.
Oh, it must be safe.
What are you
I'm
people
going to
doing?
step forward and just lean over it to try and pick it back up.
Regardless of whatever it is, we should just avoid that tile. Everyone
I'm going
step
to
over it.
I'm gonna
All right, so we're just gonna
Take a
jump over it when we
handhold
get
on
to
the
it,
wall.
right?
Indeed.
and
Alright,
lean
We jump over
forward.
the thing. Somebody mark it with something.
Well, it's marked with my fucking axe, so we'll just leave it there and we'll
Alright.
keep going.
Do you know the
Just
shitty axe or the good
Jump
axe?
over the axe.
It's the very basic great axe.
Okay. All right, so we all gotta jump over it. I can do that.
Y'all
we
gonna
can
have to
mark
make
off
a-
clean sweep from my inventory.
Y'all gonna have to make some acrobatics checks to leap over that.
All right,
there
we gotta do
thing.
an order of the way
Okay.
we are set up, though.
Unless you-
you first.
Kel, you're first.
Well, yes, I would assume so. As my accent goes all over the fucking place. Alright. That's a 10.
Boop. You make it over.
Oh, good. I'll go right here.
Unless you roll under a 10, you guys are gonna be okay.
That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, I know, right?
If you do,
Nope.
if you hold
Nope.
Alt when you're moving your token, you can have it go in between the squares.
21.
Oh, is that how you did that?
You make it just fine, Mike.
Right, whoever's next.
What is it? A deck save?
Acrobat.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics or dex or athletics, whatever you choose to do.
They're
I rolled
the
a
same.
9.
Well, athletics, no, because that's a -1.
You make it over.
I hitch up my robes, and I'm just sort of like,
I rolled a 9.
Mm,
well, it was bound to happen. Law of averages.
Do I have advantage for being very handy?
That doesn't work like that, dear. So, Corin,
Hello, my dear.
hello. Your AC is 19?
Can I grab for him?
Give it to me. I'm not scared.
Famous last words. You see, you try to jump over, but manage to land short. Your armor a little too heavy for you, and that's when you feel the plate depress. Jesus Christ, Vic.
Well, the giant balls are rolling after us, I'm the first in line.
Wait, where's that Indiana Jones music I got?
no.
You take 6 points of piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Bungee pit.
Uh-oh.
Do I get to make a dex save or anything to avoid this?
This
Nope.
Or is it just me eating shit on the thing?
I rolled to hit.
Oh, it's like a flying at me thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Roll con for me, dear.
9, rolling con right now. 18.
The plate depresses, and you suddenly notice there are holes that appear, and darts come out, and they manage to hit you, and you brush it off as that hurts, and then there's burning of poison that you feel, but you are an adventurer. This is what the fuck ever, and you're like, oh, that hurts, but fuck that.
Fucking. I rip one out, throw it on the ground.
And as
What
you walk
the hell did you do?
As you walk off, the plate boop, pops back up.
Don't step on this. It'll shoot you with arrows that try to poison you.
I do believe that's why we were all stepping over it.
Right, I
So
tried.
noted.
You don't wear
Corin.
armor. It's much easier.
All right, seeing what he's done, I'm gonna take my pack off, throw it onto the plate. And then I was going to walk over there because the plate's already depressed because of the pack.
Connor, you
Yeah,
beautiful
Connor has
man.
good ideas.
I'll grab my clean sweep then and
So
shove
you're gonna leave it
back
there
in the
for a
bag of holding.
Yeah, come on. Then I'll.
Well,
Thank you, Connor.
you could pick it up
I
once.
mean,
we're-
I could like just hold my shield up and pick it up and block the darts.
Well, what I was thinking, I'd take the great axe from the dwarf and
What?
Or just pick it up like that.
just hook it.
Oh.
And hook the bag and bring it back.
Yes. Well, it didn't shoot Corin.
Well, it didn't shoot again once it's undepressed either, so.
Only when he stepped on it.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I'll just walk over, grab it, not like
Yeah.
just lean over, grab my pack.
And you guys find yourself in another split up to the north. You can tell that there is another seemingly turn in the hallway, and to the south, it's a short, jaunty walk to another door.
Question.
Should we
It's
try
a
to-
door.
Does anyone know how long javelins are? Because it's not in the book.
Depends on what.
It's like it's
I
just
would
the
say,
basic
like-
one they have in simple melee.
Can't be long because
4
it
feet,
doesn't have reach. So
I would say.
4 feet. That's a
4
pretty. I mean, if you're throwing everything,
Let me look up
2.5 feet
how long a basic one is. Hold on.
for throwing javelin. It depends on like what style javelin you're throwing. Like if it's a small throwing
I'll
one,
look
it's
it
gonna
up.
be like.
I'll look up medieval.
Wow, a real javelin would be about 8 feet long, actually.
Well,
Yeah, I was
like
just
that's
saying,
like
they're
like
close.
that's like an actual javelin, like a hand thrown javelin. Something you'd be able to just like
Probably about 4 feet then.
that
Yeah.
4 feet's what I'm thinking.
God, we're such nerds.
I wonder, it would probably guess be like Pila length, then, right? Or pylon length.
All right. Which way do you? So you are going up.
I vote the
Mike?
door.
So Aaron Deer, as you
Door.
go up, you're looking down the hallway. Yes.
yes, that's what is that? 4 to 20, and then 3 more. 23 stealth,
All right.
and then to look down the hallway.
Yeah, Aaron's just scouting.
Yes.
As you peek around the corner, you notice that the hallway starts to go a little bit more rough, and you start to see walls and open doorways.
Maybe we should go that way first.
You're right. I come back and relay that to everyone.
All right.
Quick thing.
Quick answer.
You also noticed that there is something a little off about the hallway, but you can't tell exactly what it is.
More traps.
Can I investigate, or I just can't tell from where I am?
You would have to take a longer look and investigate it.
Yeah, I'll do that before I go back.
Okay, roll investigation for me.
Ugh, 8.
Wow.
Yeah, there's something definitely off.
All right.
And you're a smart enough man to realize that this is probably not a good thing.
Yeah. All right. I come back down here. I relay the hallway up there gives way. It looks more rough. I don't know. It looks like it's not as refined like this stuff, and I'm getting a bad feeling about it. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like to open up into a bigger room of some sort. Or
Professor, you're good at investigating things. Would you like to
Oh, I
take a
love
look?
investigating things. I love it. I love it so much. I love it.
I'll follow you up.
There's,
so we can take a look together.
For that.
there's also a door on this side.
Yes. I just wanted to look and make sure we weren't going to be have our backs to the hallway looking at this door and then get murdered. But I didn't see anything, so.
I suppose I could
So-
invest. Aaron, would you mind showing me what you were worried about?
Sure. While everyone works on the door, I guess.
All right, Connor. So
Connor,
Alright.
door?
We'll let them do their thing first, and then we'll get to the door.
Sure.
And I.
You're
You're
muted.
muted.
You're muted, Snag.
I did hear her to roll investigation though.
Yes, roll investigation. You peek over to see what Arendelle was talking about, and sure enough, there's something wrong, and it's There's scorch marks on the floor, but you notice what the really bad thing is that there seems to be things carved into the walls, and you, looking at them, realize they will spit out fire if you step on them. And you find the exact pressure plate that you need to step on to activate this trap.
It's a fire trap. And if you step there, a fire will burn you.
Okay. Well, good thing I brought this. I take out the flour that I've had, and I sprinkle some on that trap, on that spot.
And you mark off exactly where the trap is.
So you guys doubted me. I put it back.
That is actually quite ingenious. Very smart, Erendare.
And then we go back to the door.
All right, the door. Whoever's investigating the door, roll either investigation or perception. Your poison.
That's totally the investigation because perception is negative 2. That's a 16.
It is locked but not trapped.
Going to look back to Erendir. It's locked.
Wow, that's a grand 9, guys. I just rolled a 2. That's fun. I don't see shit.
I just kind of give Connor like one of the like what?
What?
Sort of like way in the back.
What? Alright, let's try unlocking this stupid thing.
Backing up.
That's a 17.
This time, you've once again, yeah, it's like riding a bicycle. You had a rusty moment, but you're good now, and tink, 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 and click, it unlocks.
Sounded a lot like a Skyrim lock breaking, so or not a Skyrim, Oblivion lock. So like my nerd like flinched a little.
I love that lock picking system. I know everyone else hated it, but I like that.
No, I loved it too.
Yeah.
I prefer like finding the sweet spot, but that's just me.
I like Skyrim's better myself.
They're both good.
I like
I've
both.
not played a game yet where I have to pick locks.
I
Elder
love it.
Scrolls.
Yeah.
I'm a sneaky thief.
Or
I
Fallout.
sniper, and we're getting off track. Yes,
We are.
lovely. Back onto the game.
Yeah, sorry.
You. The door creaks open, and you have to give it a little bit of a shoulder to open it fully. And inside, you see stone bookcases. This seems to be another repository, though most of the books look like they are on a touch away from becoming dust.
Oh, the professor looks very sad and very... The professor looks like this room is the most dangerous room that you've all been in.
Books.
He's just sort of like, everyone be careful. The books are in danger. I would like to investigate before I step through the door.
I'm about to say, I'm not letting him through that door.
I would like to right, there's things. How do you just sort of look at the floor?
I'm gonna check the floor.
Yeah, I want to look around as well because I really want to get in there and look at some of those books. Just like look at the books, not touch the books, but look at the books.
I'm not good at looking at floors.
14.
Okay.
Also 14.
You guys don't see anything on the floor that looks like traps. This looks more like this was sort of a small, I wouldn't say someone's library so much as they wanted information to be kept in here. And as you also you can step into the room and nothing happens.
Get off of me, Connor.
I was deferred.
Boy! I happen to be standing here, you know.
Y'all are getting
I did not
nice
see you
and
there.
busy.
Yes, I would.
Anybody who want, go ahead.
I would like to.
I want to start looking at
Yeah,
book titles.
Rael and I are like gonna nerd out with the books.
Roll
If I-
investigation.
Let's say they're just books. I'm just gonna look.
I am good at looking at books.
I'm
Damn
actually
it,
gonna
it
go
fell
ahead
on
and
my
look around too
keyboard.
while we're in
Okay.
here. I'm looking for any like religious texts or anything like that.
Looking for anything that might be intact and important.
Oh,
So
Good.
Connor's just
Hey, that's a
getting the fuck
22.
out.
Yeah, if it's just a bunch of books, I really don't.
Yeah.
Book investigation, high five.
22.
All right, so you all start looking through, and these books seem to have. You don't find too much that you can actually touch. You think you find something to touch, and you touch it, it starts to crumble almost immediately, and
Nobody
it's
touch anything.
sad. You find pages and whatnot. The professor, you notice there is a stone tablet wedged between two books. However, the books look far gone. If you move the tablet, you will destroy the books.
I say a little prayer to libraries, and I move the tablet carefully. Hopefully not destroying them, but pretty much everything in here is gone anyway. And I look at the tablet and take a rubbing of it.
It is once again in Celestial. Looks like it belongs to the set you found before. It continues on where it left off of their sacrifices will not be in vain. Oriel must not be allowed to become unsealed. We will keep them separated. We will not let them rejoin. If they do, they will unseal him once more. We will buy this with our blood. We will buy this with our bodies. We will buy this with our souls. Never again.
Interesting. I wonder who they are. I relay that to... Well, no one else is here who would care. Who's here?
I am.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay.
Me.
Sorry, I thought Corin was in here. I relay that information. Oriel.
Oriel.
And I don't like
Is
this. I don't like this phrase about keeping them separate. I believe Oriel is the general, but there's this phrase about keeping them separate and not letting them join.
Power in names. It's good that we know it.
Demorial. Oriel. That's
Oreo?
We've already made that joke.
I know.
It could be some kind of title or something. I don't know.
Let me
Oh.
see, Professor. Does it read more like a name or a title?
It reads like a name. The way it's written in Celestial, it comes off like that is a demon lord's true name.
Oh shit.
You might have found something of power here, Professor.
Yes, you can tell by how every third letter is capitalized in the celestial language. That is a true name.
So Celestial and Late speak.
I wish I had paid attention when they were trying to teach me Celestial back in the temple.
That's okay.
I've literally never used it until I've been in this temple before, so.
I've used it a lot. You'll find a lot of the students like to call me names in languages they think that I can't understand. I don't understand young people. They're just stupid sometimes.
Swearing
Yes,
in other
yes,
languages
we
is
do
fun.
do that.
That's all that is.
Are you showing the tablet to everybody else?
Yes, I am sure. Well, and I've kept the I fold up the rubbings, and I've kept them together in my spellbook.
Is
yeah,
there anything on
I read the
the
whole
back of the tablet?
I flip it over.
There's nothing on the back.
There's stone on the back.
That was worth a look.
You feel like looking at this, you've seen the last words of the people who fought when Baalamon last walked this world.
I wish we could find something about what they actually sealed him with, but I guess we'll.
Well, yes, that's what I'm hoping that we could have found in all this information, but I'm afraid most of these tomes in here are as fragile as glass.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's really no way for us to really read these without destroying them, so we're gonna have to leave them alone.
The they could just simply be Balamon and Oriel and his generals.
Aye.
If they were able to start their empire 2,000 years ago together.
This
Probably
is
strength in
it
numbers.
is possible. It's just one of those things that I don't like. I don't like unknown variables.
These things,
Very
these tomes talk about him having power, but
Vagueness.
they've been sealed a while. Maybe they're not as powerful as they once were. Maybe they.
Or maybe they have more.
Yeah, that's.
We don't know.
We would be best not to make any assumptions about that.
Well, I'm just. We have to be open to all possibilities of.
And
Whatever.
so nothing else in this room looks like viable.
No, unfortunately, it seems like most of this would, especially once out into the open air, past the sealed tomb, you don't know how long these things would last, especially in daylight.
Does it look like any of the bookshelves or anything are doors or secret things or anything like that?
Nope, they're just plain stone bookshelves.
All right. Well, I think this is a good piece of information. At least we haven't found nothing. And with the rest of the
They
set,
left us their knowledge.
yes, with the rest of the set, I think we have a good idea of at least what happened, but not more information than that.
I think answers will be further in.
Aye. Let's get moving. Arendir, they're going to take their positions, I guess.
Sure. So as we move up, I tell everyone before we get to that hallway. We've found that there's some kind of rune trap that across the rune. I have it marked with flower again. We get incinerated. I'm not sure how we cross it though. Professor, right? Don't you know how to use runes?
Professor-
Was it magic? Rune,
It
or-
was not magic, it was another pressure plate. And you know exactly where the pressure plate is, and you can point it out to everyone else. That's where the pressure plate is.
I thought it was like when you cross the rune, you get exploded. Never mind.
Do not step here. And I point to it.
Alright. Don't step there.
Yes, Corin, perhaps you should go first this time.
I go first.
Just step around it.
I step around it.
It's the hallway is wide enough that you can skirt around it. It's a tight squeeze, but you're able to get around it with little to no problem.
I give the professor the middle finger while I'm doing
That's just uncalled for.
it.
He must be hanging out with the gnomes, Professor.
Are you sure you're holy?
And then I get to the side and I just bow.
Yes, I see. I get
A
it.
golf clap.
You feel that Palor is not upset, but slightly disappointed at the middle finger.
Yes.
Kidding. God.
I took go.
The professor does take a note, though.
To the side. And I peek through whatever this door is, I think.
Alright, scooching, very carefully scooching.
You. That is what you guys see.
Crap, I forgot I had eyeliner on.
Oh no.
Oh, Julie,
sounds horrible.
no.
That's okay. It just burns a little. It'll be alright.
Make perception and/or investigation for me.
$23 perception.
So who is looking? Where are we looking?
Aaron Deer, he's looking
I'm
forward.
looking.
You see the room beyond. There's literally nothing in there but rubble. You stare beyond, and you think you see figures standing in the back room.
Oh, good.
You can't quite see from where you're at, but you swear you can see there's something in there.
I whisper to everyone, I think I see something in front of us. Don't move. Or hide. Somehow.
Alright, we all stealth. Or I
Yeah.
stealth.
This will be good.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I'm disadvantaged at stealth.
same. That's a natural one, isn't it, Chris?
3 and a 4.
I'll take my 12.
I thought Connor doesn't have armor. Oh, he's not. No problem.
Yeah, that's a whopping 4.
Nope. 6.
Professor is stealthy as fuck. Wizard
That's
out,
an
yo.
18.
So is the bard. And naturally the ranger. So you guys are moving forward.
At this point,
I guess.
Go ahead.
Uh,
You don't see any traps or anything looking weird. At least in this room.
Definitely
Just-
have my bow out, and I move up behind. This looks like another wall.
And as you
Alt
peer
Morgan,
in,
what you hit?
what?
To like not end up in a square. Is it alt?
Yes, it's all.
Yes.
It's like not in a square. There we go.
Yeah, it lets you move outside of the square.
So this is what you. God damn it, mouse! Let me do what I want. Thank you. That is what you see. And as you look in, son of a bitch.
Take note, no yawning, because then I'm gonna start.
All right. That's fantastic. Thank you, Roll20. You can keep freaking out. It's not like I want to run a game. No.
Not a
Wait,
big
what's
deal.
funny?
There it
You
goes.
see those standing in the back.
the fuck?
What?
I don't see anything. I'm so confused. Oh, there we go. Because I got it now.
They are standing stone still, not moving, not blinking. If these things have noticed you, they are making no motion that they have done so.
What the fucking shit are these things, Aaron dear?
Can I try to see if I know what they are?
Roll either Arcana or History.
There we go. Plus
Anybody
one.
else?
To either. That's a 9.
I'd love to, but I can't see them.
This fucking freaky shit. They're not natural.
I've never seen anything like this. Professor.
What? Yes. What? Oh, what?
I kind of point. There's like blue dots thing.
What do I make? What do I make to figure?
Arcana or history.
Oh, I'm really good at Arcana and history. No, but not right now.
You were so flustered.
What is it?
What?
I'm gonna kind of creep up and have a look too.
Okay, feel free to roll Arcana.
Get out of her way.
Well, that's a good sign. Oh, that's very good. That's a 22.
You, Professor, are like, they seem to be constructs. Rael, you know that these are guardian constructs. They are made to protect. You know, unless there's a trigger or someone orders them to do something, they will stand there completely inert. However, if you go up and fuck with them, they will attack.
Let's leave those alone.
So, Goran,
Aye.
Professor, Arendir, everybody here, those things are guardian constructs. If we don't mess with them, they may not mess with us. However, I don't know what their trigger might be for
Might be if we walk
messing
into
with
this room.
things. How paranoid are your people, Corin?
People of Pelor? I mean, I don't know if this is an ancient temple. It's probably changed culturally.
Well, let's consider what they have stored here.
Probably. Very.
Yes.
I
Well,
don't like it.
I don't like it either, but we do have 2 of these artifacts. I have my bow and I motion to Talmar, which I think are
Shield.
artifacts of good or whatever. I can't think of the
alright.
right word.
Here, I'm going to pick something that might be stupid.
And Corin is a cleric of Pelor.
What if I step out just with my holy symbol out and just see what happens?
There's also another path that we could check before we do that.
Why?
Well,
That is a good point. Well, if you said these guys are inert until triggered, we
Right,
could,
maybe we don't trigger them. Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, let's leave him alone.
let's
The
take a
problem
look.
is that we don't know what the trigger is. Do we see anything else in the room at all, or just those?
You
dudes?
see two pillars, the stairway going down, where the constructs are, and that is it. And Kill, you see.
Is this a doorway here, or just like breaking the map you weren't supposed
Nope, that is a doorway.
to? Okay.
Oh,
Yes, doorway going down. So you have. I'm just going to. So we just. Surprise! It's another way into the room.
eh,
Uh,
Oh, cool.
very tricksy.
Trixie happens.
Clever girl.
Trixie DM.
So I thinking the holy symbol idea might be not such a terrible idea.
Yes, I like that.
They
I
would
can take some
recognize
hit.
anything.
If I have to, it's not a big deal.
Yes,
I
but
mean, Corin's already good at setting off traps anyway, so.
my only question
Actually,
is...
Professor,
Yes.
you're wearing that holy symbol that you found out on top, right?
Yes.
That might be a good idea as well. They might recognize that, considering we found it here,
Yes,
or
but
you
my-
found it here.
Yes, that is a good idea, Rael. My other question is, do we know what we're actually going to do? This is obviously they're guarding something. It could be the place that this general is sealed, but what exactly is our objective? Destroying the
think-
general, or
I
preventing?
think we're trying to figure out what to do when we, as
I
we
think-
make our way through here.
I mean, we know
destroy-
that Demoriel is interested in unsealing these,
Yes.
but my question is, like, if no one comes to unseal it, what are we going to do? I mean, keeping it sealed is the best option.
That's
I
what
agree.
I'm trying to. That's what I was trying to say before we came in here. What?
Yes. I thought perhaps we'd be able to destroy it, but we found tablets talking about the untold thousands of soldiers that it killed.
Right.
So I think
Don't
that
think
option
we
might be
would
out.
match for it,
Well, we've
no.
also discovered artifacts that were used to combat these forces, and they've lost power over time. So you,
Yes, it makes sense that
Artifacts
the
have
seals
lost power.
might the seals might be losing power over time as well.
Yes.
Shall we attempt to communicate with these guardians, perhaps?
I don't know if we can talk to them.
Well, we don't know until we try. But what else is there to do?
Okay.
I
I
try.
Yes.
If we activate them, I don't think we should destroy them, though.
No, yes, I currently agree. They were put here by the temple. We should, unless they're, even if they do end up being violent towards us, I don't think we should destroy them until we know exactly what destroying them would do.
All right, Corin, you step out and you hold your holy symbol aloft, and you notice there is a glow that starts to emanate from your holy symbol.
Good luck, Corin.
The glow grows, so does the glow in the face of these constructs. And you hear as they turn to you and look at you. It is the same color glow. And you hear what you can only describe as a voice, but it sounds like stones rubbing together. We obey.
Oh, good.
guys.
That worked.
They just said they obey.
Oh, lovely. Do we have friends?
I step up to them.
They make no motion towards you.
See if
I'm going to name you Gerald. Carl.
you had Fatty Arbuckle.
And Fatty Arbuckle.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, are they up against a wall here?
They are up against a wall.
Professor, I wouldn't be too remiss if you cast Identify on these things, or something.
Well, identify works on magical objects.
Oh.
They're obviously magic because they're constructs. I mean, I suppose I could.
You don't. If it's not going to yield anything, then we
Well,
might.
let me hang on. Let me remember exactly. Well, I can cast identify on them and see. I'll take some time though because I don't want to burn a spell on it just in
Right.
case.
Yeah, you guys hang out. You get friendly with the constructs. Hey, Boo, how are you?
So I can learn
Um,
any spells that are on it, and if the item was created by a spell. Ooh, I can learn which spell created it. I can just basically understand what they are, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'm going to spin it as you get the gist of how these things were made. And these are ancient, old constructs, and looking at the sigils engraved on them, you get that these were made at great cost to the wizards who made them. This is high level, high powered magic that requires lots of sacrifice. And they are, you know that they are bound to whoever made them or whatever organization made them, knowing that they've reacted to Corin's holy symbol. You know that they're probably here and they serve the temple. You know they're there to generally protect. They're not very intelligent. They don't really have memories or souls to speak of. They will just react to commands.
What if
Dance.
I tell them to attack anybody who isn't us that comes in?
They can do that.
What does everybody think about that?
Yes, they are pretty much glorified bodyguards, and they are loyal to the organization that created them, which I believe is your religion.
Aye. And even if a good person comes in here, I don't think anyone should be here. So, I turn to Harold and Gerald. I turn to Gerald, Carl, and Fatty Arbuckle, and I say, all right, boys, what we need you to do is stay here. If anything comes through that door, kill it until it's super dead, maybe even in pieces.
That isn't us.
That isn't us.
Yeah,
These
you must
people
forget
are
an important detail there.
Thank you. Aaron dear. Anyone that's not us, you kill that comes through that door.
As you give your command, your holy symbol flares up a bit, as does the light inside of them, and you hear the same grumbling. As you command, so we obey.
Thanks, Fatty. You're my favorite. All right. So what about this door over here, Kyle?
Yeah, you guys, you look down and you have dark vision, yeah?
Yeah, 60 feet.
You notice, as is so common in this fucking place, oh look, it's another corner. Do you want to take a little bit of a bio break? Because I know I need to use the restroom.
Sure.
Yes,
I
we shall
would
do
like
this.
to grab a restroom break and a beer, actually.
Awesome. So
Don't
bio
care.
break. We'll be back in 5 minutes?
Okay.
5 minutes.
Yeah, literally, I walked in the door.
Or did you guys want to call it quits for tonight?
No, I'm still good.
I'm not guys. I've only had one glass of milk. I think I can handle another. So if you guys want to continue, we can.
Yes,
I'm
please.
ready.
Okay. So there's another hallway and ends in another turn. Because that's just the way this fucking place is.
Things
It's
are
fucking-
turning out great.
I'm going to have my halberd out and just
It just
Poking
wasn't right,
along.
Professor.
push thing is just
And I just finished.
touching the floor just in case.
So you're using almost like a seeing eye halberd.
Essentially, it's making sure I'm not missing anything.
You managed to get all the way down here with no problem.
Cool.
And
What
you
door
look
leads this way?
a door.
Oh, good. We're gonna roll.
Connor, look, it's your favorite.
How much?
A 6
Investigation or perception?
perception.
It is a metal door.
Or no, sorry, a 7.
It is definitely a metal door.
You've seen this before.
You will remember this.
Morgan's gonna murder me. It looks like it has a handle and a lock mechanism on it, though. I hear you snickering over there, you asshole.
So do we.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, Connor. Got another door for you to shove open.
Professor, as you're looking at the door, yes?
Yes, I'm looking at the door.
It is locked. It is trapped.
Yeah, locked and trapped door.
Oh, yay.
Ah,
Traps.
Trapped cow, Professor.
delightful.
Well, I have not cast detect magic on it.
It is not magical, but you can tell that it looks like if you try to go to open it or fail picking the lock, something bad might happen.
Yes. Failing to open or failing to pick this lock, or when opening the door, it looks like it might trigger. So good luck. I'm going to stand around the corner.
Well,
Good luck, Connor.
I call whatever.
Pansies. Alright.
I'm just gonna stand at the corner and sort of peek around.
Every time. Make the guy that can pick the lock stand in front of the door that's going to explode.
Would you like me to try?
No.
Alright. That's what I thought.
I would give you DM inspiration, but I have a feeling you already got it.
I do, and I'm going to spend it.
Awesome. So you just automatically regain it now because that was fucking weird.
That lasts forever, right? Because I keep forgetting that I have it.
Yeah, no, that lasts forever.
Oh, thank
Ooh,
God,
that's
I
Got
needed
mine
it.
The
sitting
sh-
here.
The sheet added a whatchamacallit. There's a counter for it.
Is there a counter?
Yeah.
What did you roll first?
I rolled a 3.
What was your second roll?
A 17.
Awesome. So you. I'm saving that for later.
Oh my god.
I love you. Connor, you look at Kelda as she offers to do it, and you go, no. And you look back, and you manage to pick, and you find the trap, and it is a poison needle that would have dart out and hit you if things had gone wrong. You manage to get the needle out and unlock the door in the process.
So I have a needle full of poison.
You have a needle full of poison.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
Connor, did you finish unlocking the door yet?
It works because his
No.
voice has a slight echo, so it's like he's farther down the hall.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna stand there and just wait for them until they get annoyed and come around the corner.
Kel's gonna cover her mouth to keep from.
Who is this? Is that Corin?
Yep.
I say to Corin, if this, are we sure we want to open this door? This could be, the other side could be whatever, Oriel.
It's a bit late.
Well, where else are we going to go?
But it's just a plain door, right? What kind of door is it?
I don't know. He said it was trapped and locked. Who knows? I was
It's a
just-
metal door. I don't think a metal door would have stopped Memorial, to be honest.
That's
What
right.
if she didn't have proficiency with these tools?
Turns out in the past life she was a thief.
She just kicked the door in. Let's be fair.
Let's just try.
Door! My one enemy!
No.
Yeah, she'd probably have a minion
So-
kick in the door and take the
So you
damage.
opening the door?
Fair enough.
I'm waiting for people to walk around the corner.
I fucking walk around the corner. I'm like, oh, are we going in here or what?
I would imagine so, but you should show appreciation for the guy that's fucking picking the locks.
Well, I wasn't showing you any. Whatever.
You open the door, and you see a set of stairs heading down once more.
Jesus.
Oh, cripes.
Or Pelor.
Yeah, just stare,
Is there
guys.
anybody going in the room?
I'm going to perceive first.
I want to look at the room before
That's
I
a 5.
step in it.
It's a room with stairs. Fairly nice room.
16 for perception.
It's a really nice room with stairs going down. And you notice that there is almost a waft of cold that comes up from the stairs.
Well, I'm sure this isn't foreboding at all.
No, man, that's not foreshadowing.
Wow. That's a 28. I rolled a 19.
The feelings that you are getting from these stairs are making your skin crawl on the back of the hair on the back of your neck stand on end. There is power coming from downstairs, and it is coming up in spades.
Guys.
Arandir, I think your assessment was correct.
Guys, I think what we're looking for is down there.
Can
Not
I
too far away.
can I sense blah 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 blah? Divine sense this?
How far does your divine sense go?
You always ask me that. 60 feet.
You can try.
That's all like I can't use it 10 times a day.
You don't sense anything really more than what you're already sensing.
Okay. Well, it's not within 60 feet of us, guys.
Can I use my salt senses to see if anything's tingling?
You activate your latent salt genasi abilities. And you feel fuck all of this fucking shit.
Excuse me.
You get a sense that this is just fucking bullshit.
I go to the other side of the stairs and I turn and I look at everybody and I'm like, all right, people, this is the moment of truth. What the fuck do we do about this general?
Well, let's see where it is. At least.
Well, the enemy wants it. We deny the asset.
How do we do that?
Well, we should
Like-
probably look at the seal and see what's sealing them in. If it's something that can be unturned off, maybe we should find a way to break the turn-off switch. I don't know. I don't know how this shit works.
I do like that idea.
I assume it's probably magic and or a holy... I don't know.
Well, if it's magic, we got the professor and we're set. If it's holy,
Well, thank you, Delmar.
we got me and Corin, so I think we should be okay.
Talmar, can you still sense Bucky?
I should. I'm gonna try to talk to him.
Boring. So boring.
You're doing a good job, Bucky.
I want that carrot.
You'll get your carrot. Don't worry about it.
All right.
All right, we're good. We haven't been followed yet.
Yes,
At least-
that's what
I'm
That's
gonna
what I
give
was
that
gonna
damn
horse
horse.
is doing his job.
I'm gonna give that damn horse a sugar lump when I next get one.
That's what I was going to say, though. We at least know we've beaten Demoriel to this.
That
one.
horse is a diabetic. No.
Well,
You
then
would have killed him!
carrots.
Not every day you get a half baked.
Horse
Exactly.
murderer!
The professor goes down the stairs.
Professor, tired of everybody's bullshit, goes, fuck this shit, I'm out. And heads down the stairs.
Professor.
Follow!
Oh, good.
Great, Professor. I'm following. Like,
Y'all going down the stairs?
Yes.
Everybody jump on top of me.
Once we're all in this room, I want to look at. I don't know.
Not in this situation, Corin.
Should we shut this door? Do you think?
I mean, if you want to lock it again with the thieves' tools, because I think that's how it works, right?
Can you reset the trap?
Well, I'm
I have
afraid
an
it's
idea
still
for that
us
trap.
in here. Yes. See, the DM's response seems to hint that if we lock this door, we die.
Yeah, let's maybe not lock the door.
Because you never listen to when the DM suggests you do something.
Precisely.
I agree with not locking the door because of
You may want to run.
You hear a voice in the back of your head laughing, and you're like, fuck her! We
Yeah.
ain't doing that.
She's doing the Coville. Oh god, this is the Coville screw! No!
What is the combo school?
I love you so much, Jules. Oh,
I just realized
Oh,
that.
dear God.
We're gonna go down to the bottom of this dungeon. We're gonna get stuck in.
All right. I don't shut the door.
You caught on to that.
Meanwhile, Talmar's talking at Bucky. There's nothing coming. I'm so bored.
All right.
Well, Bucky
Yeah,
can get us
we're
out.
stuck.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Who's this Jesus and why?
I
Talking
think
about
Bucky might be able to kick a door down. Maybe.
him. He can fit down here.
Anyway,
Good point.
You guys going downstairs? You
Yes.
locking the door? What you guys
Yes,
we're
doing?
not locking the door. We're going
Maybe one of
downstairs.
us should wait outside
Sure
the
you don't
door
wanna
to
lock the door?
unlock it.
We're going down the
behind
fucking
us.
stairs without locking the door.
All right, going once, going twice.
Maybe someone should wait upstairs.
You wanna
They're
split
No,
the
we
party?
all stick together.
So you want to split the party and lock the door?
No,
All right, down we go.
neither.
All right, whatever. We're going downstairs. Fuck it.
Jesus, I want to kill something.
Into the darkness. You go down some more stairs, and it's
Into the dungeon.
dark, and there's this coldness, almost like you walk into a catacomb. And you guys can see 60 feet.
See,
Mhm.
except for Connor.
Hold on.
Yeah, Connor can't see shit.
Well, we've got.
torch.
Dear, I think this is another time for you to be stealthier than the rest of us and go see what the fuck's going on before anybody else goes.
All
Yes,
right.
I would like to exercise caution from here on out.
Hurry.
Aye.
Very well.
Extreme caution. More caution than we've been using.
Which is, we've been pretty cautious lately, but elevated caution.
A plaid level of
We've
caution.
been pretty cautious lately, says the man who stepped on a trap earlier.
That wasn't just because I fell, not because I wasn't being careful.
Well,
All we need you to step an extra like 5 feet, and you still stepped on the trap.
You guys are
we,
whatever.
we
Fucking
need to
Aaron,
keep
please.
You didn't need to try to do a
alive.
backflip over it.
Wrong character.
So I need to
Yeah,
see that little girl smile again. We need to get you out of here alive.
Aye.
Mirai, can I talk to you for a second?
Well, we don't have a hawk.
How well can you see in the dark?
Pretty well.
Pretty well. Can you go invisible?
Ease.
I have an idea. Would you be alright if I rode with you and you stealthed ahead and then I could see and tell everyone what you're seeing?
Should look to the professor.
Caution, Mirai.
Of course.
Be extra careful.
Invisible time. Poof.
Alright. And then, as a ritual, I'll cast Beast Sense. So I can see through her
Capital
and
idea,
feel
Gilligan.
through her.
Will Beast Sense work on her?
I don't know.
Is she Faye?
She is a Fey dragon.
Not a beast.
Okay. Well, and that was what I was asking you, Snicket.
Yeah, I was not sure. I was looking it up.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think it will, unfortunately. But she can still go invisible and scout ahead if you want her to.
That's true.
Mirai, be very careful. The minute you see something back here,
I'll do it. I'll do it with. Do you want to risk, Queen?
Mirai's invisible,
Erendir.
so she should be okay.
Right. And she's smart.
So, you watch Mirai as she goes down the hallway, and you see a little opening beyond into a pitch dark room, and you see her disappear. A minute passes by. Silence.
Mirai,
And then you see her coming right back down the hallway. And she comes up and lands on your shoulder, immediately almost clinging to you. There's something in there.
what did it
Would
look
it
like?
look like?
Sarcophagus. It's glowing.
How far away was it?
100 feet ahead.
Oh dear.
Scary.
What color was it glowing, dear?
Green.
Green. Right.
The international color of evil.
Arandir, Corin, and Talmar, make an intelligence check for
Oh,
me.
good. My best stat.
Wonderful.
12.
Can I roll good today?
Oh no.
Oof.
No.
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 Oh, I can? Well, shit.
Can I use my DM?
Oh, that's much better because that's a 16.
Okay, you can if you want.
I'm not going.
How much of a DM inspiration was it? D8?
No, it's you get advantage.
Oh, nah, I'm not gonna bother. My 16.
This is
An 8. No, actually no. A 4.
oh, honey. All right. So it's just you. Corn, you're distracted, especially once Rael mentions that there's a little girl waiting for you to come home. Your mind is immediately with Aowen and going, "Oh gods, gotta get back to her." Arandir and Talmar, with the mention of the green glow, you get a flash of memory of running down into a simpler ruined temple and being met with Demorial. The light similar in green color.
Shit. You remember this glow, don't you, Arandir?
Temple with Ghent.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This.
You guys found like something like this before?
This is when Demorial first.
Do we remember what exactly happened when Demorio was released?
Oh.
That was a long time ago. I remember someone being possessed. I remember like an item being broken into Demorio coming out and killing Ghent. But the details are hazy now that I think about it. Do you remember if there was like an item broken or if a sarcophagus was released?
I don't remember any of that.
I'm
much
looking
do
through
you
my notes. Hold
remember?
on.
Well,
These are fucking useless.
Needless to say, I feel like that must be the general.
Yes. My
Well,
notes
yes.
are, we found imps. There's usually a master. White demon lady. She's powerful. That's all that I have written down.
Okay.
I love your notes, Mike.
Well,
They're-
we'll be
Session one.
careful, I guess.
Session 1, I didn't know. Okay.
Apparently, somehow, I have the best memory of what happened, and I have the shittiest memory of all of us. So
It's your golden or platinum dragon.
Y'all fucked.
we're so
Oh
fucked.
Jesus.
Should we
Let-
investigate closer?
Let me look. Don't move.
All right. Be
Yeah.
careful.
Good luck, Arandir.
I'm going to stealth
God
on.
damn it, Kyle.
Oh, by the way, we need Murloc noises from Kyle before the other
Yes,
night.
we do.
Advantage, and I roll a 5.
Make Murloc noises, goddammit. More? Kyle wants a pet Murloc. So what did you get?
13.
Thank you.
13 stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Going up the hallway.
I'm following behind.
As am I.
I'm going halfway.
Oh God.
Hey, that's not bad.
I'm staying
Mom and
put.
save me.
The professor's like,
I'll move
yeah.
up.
Professor, you sure you want to stay?
Don't you think it's safe for all of us to go? Seriously. Until we know what we're dealing with.
I feel like I'm more use with the group than not.
Well, I don't know why everyone else all of a sudden decided to go. That's my problem.
Neither do I. That's why I'm staying back here.
I get all the way up to my spot, and then I turn around and there's like 6 people behind me. I'm like, what the f-? And then I turn and look.
Seriously, guys? Right now?
We're afraid to be left alone.
Hold me, Talma.
Exactly.
You look ahead and you see a raised dais with stairs leading up, and at the top is a large sarcophagus that is glowing green. Its light not casting enough of it to illuminate the room, but enough to show that there is something inside of it.
We could like see through it and see that there's something in there.
You can if you want to roll perception for me. Anybody who wants to take a look in the room can roll perception.
I
I'll-
thought that's what you meant. Well,
I'll
rolled
roll. Would it be detail like
16.
for me to look?
You guess so.
Natural 20.
Nice roll, Cal.
Oh, Connor.
Those eagle eyes, man.
You all notice that, yeah, you can see a figure. Arendir and Keladin especially, you see that this is not made of stone, but it's made of crystal. And thinking back on it, especially with Arendir, you remember seeing shards of crystal all around where Demorial stood that fateful night so long ago.
Okay. Who is that's Connor and that's Kaladin, right?
Me. Yeah.
None of you were there. Neither of you were there. When we found Demorial, there were shards of crystal that looked just like that. Perhaps she broke out or was released from her sarcophagus. Okay, this is-
Considering it's glowing, he must be trying to do the same.
Well,
How do we stop it?
I don't know. We showed up late. We never saw what it looked like before she broke out of it.
Aye.
That may be the seal. That could be the magic. I don't know.
Let's go back to the professor. Let's talk to him
Right. Good idea.
quietly.
As you all walk back to the professor,
Ah, for fuck's
Fuck.
sake.
nothing
What?
happens.
Troll.
Hey, at least I didn't ask you to make a dex save so you didn't trip on something.
Yeah, I think Professor. I mean, I guess me and Corin maybe should make religion checks out to see if it was a holy power that helped it in.
If you won't.
I don't mind doing it. How about you, Corin?
I mean, I don't want to go into the room yet. I want to wait until we talk to the professor and figure out what our plan here is.
Right. Let's regroup at the end of the hallway again, back where everyone is.
Yeah, please.
Go back into the room for right now.
Getting a little squirrely, guys. We're getting squirrely right at the end.
You say squirrely, I say cautious.
Not when we go sprinting off down the hallway.
I am gonna go ahead and use Divine Sense though.
Oh, yeah. You feel it. You feel fiend. And it is the same noxious odor that hung around Demorial. It is so very, very similar.
So, does that object in the center, is that consecrated? Second to last paragraph.
You get a feeling that there is some holy magic over there.
Okay.
You don't know exactly what it is or where it's coming from and where it's doing, but you get that sense.
Cool.
And you all come back to talk to the professor. Yes?
I'm gonna tell the professor that I sensed that as well.
Actually, I think I'm going to stay exactly where I am and just watch the sarcophagus.
Good idea.
Yeah, it's the exact same. That would be like,
I don't go back.
Both
I'll
you.
go back and relay.
Hi or low, gentlemen.
huh,
Oh no, Charles.
hi.
Yeah, hi.
Works with the half-baked reference.
Yeah, it does.
I guess I should always pick high for Iron Deer.
I would.
Okay, continue.
I rolled an 18. That was a cool way to roll an 18.
So you guys are talking to the professor.
This is
I'm relaying
terrifying.
all of what we discussed earlier.
So it's in there. It's still sealed.
Yes, and it's crystal, which, am I wrong? Does that can't that help to what's the word? Empower magical.
It would make sense. Crystal can be used to infuse spells into. It would make sense that the encasement would be made out of something that would absorb enchantments and spells designed to keep whatever is in that.
Right.
And Talmar, you said that there was still a holy power. That you
Yes.
said-
The object is being. It feels like it was made through the power. I would guess Palor with the temple, but it is definitely a holy magic that holds it together, from what I can tell.
Well, then we know that so far it seems that the seal is untampered with.
For now, yes.
Yes. I'm wary to approach such a powerful thing for fear of accidentally triggering something that might hasten its...
Something needs to be done, I think, because when Demoria was released, someone was possessed by Demorial and possessed by Demorial.
Can you still speak to Bucky?
Yes, I can. Guys, when this was released, someone in our camp was possessed by Demorial and then enticed into breaking the seal.
Yeah, that's what it was. You're right.
Oh my god.
Aha! My true colors were showed all along. I was the traitor.
Thanks, Brave.
Does anyone have any sort of protection from
Who
evil or
rolled
anything?
what? Okay.
Protection from good and evil? I can do that, maybe.
Cute, Snicket.
It can only be done on one person, though.
Bug. Yes. I can do it to myself. Ha!
That
Prick.
does not help us.
Ooh, I feel like Professor might be the best person.
Actually, I can do that as well.
Well, two of us can be protected.
Because Professor's magic would be useful in a fight.
Professor, can you learn this spell really quickly?
Professor, how badass are you at learning spells? How quick can you learn this?
That's up to the ethereal spirit right there.
You roll a nat 20 on Arcana, I will let you learn it.
Oh snap!
Well, let's give it a shot. Could you go over the spell with me?
Sure. Yes, I will.
This would be legendary.
No.
Oh, close.
Oh, not quite.
I'm
That would've
afraid.
been so
I'm
clutch.
afraid I would need more time. I'm afraid I would need more time.
It is kind of sudden. I'm not even sure if it's an arcane spell. It might just be Bahamut that will let me do it.
Yes.
That's how I do it.
Mine's arcane.
There you go. That was my question. Shows what I know about magic.
If I can see the weaves and understand the workings of a spell, I can learn it. It just takes some time.
The weeps, Dustin.
The weaves, yes.
So how about put it on the Professor and maybe me, and we both go out and look at it?
Yeah, that might be we want somebody who I think would be able to resist mind control.
I'm very stupid.
Well, I am very smart and I'm elvish, so I have advantage against.
I'm wise, just stupid.
I'm able to assist with breaking those kind of. I have an aura about me. I can't explain this, but trust me that I can assist you from resisting this.
Bahamut can help you.
Yes.
Yes, I have the utmost trust in you, Talmar. So I think we should investigate the room at least to make sure that nothing's been tampered with, or there aren't any things lying in wait for us.
Let's do it.
Oh, cripes. Talmar, which one do you want to get?
I'll cast mine on the Professor if you cast yours on me.
Corn, are you going?
I guess not.
Alright. Wouldn't hurt to have one holy member go forward and one stay with the rest of us, after all.
I suppose I can heal them if they get fireballed or something.
Well,
Actually, no. Corin, I'll cast mine on you, and you go.
All right.
all right, Professor. Here we go. And I'm actually tuning my instrument just a little bit and flicking a couple of notes.
I'm gonna hold aloft my holy symbol and begin murmuring a prayer to Bahamut as I focus my spell at the professor.
Oh, shiny dragon of shininess.
Please protect him from all that is bad and nasty.
And not shiny.
Praise unto
Yay!
you,
May
gigantic
he
dragon
walk
of mirrors.
through the valley of disrepair.
And he always rides shiny and chrome.
Yes.
You know,
Be witnessed.
Oh Lord.
it's just a little bit
Bahamut is
easier.
a
You
weird
just go like
god.
this. You just go like this and da-ding.
All right, Professor.
I imagine you
Do
picked
it my
whatever
way.
Demoriel is. Demon? What is she? Fiend?
Well, this
How long
thing
did
is.
this spell last?
You said it was a fiend,
10
yes.
minutes.
All right, you guys got 10 minutes.
All right.
All right.
And with that, the DM will be right back.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
After this message.
So,
The
Actually, I don't
Whispers.
think we have to pick.
That's
I think it
ominous.
works
That's
against
good.
all of them.
The language is all in plural.
Yeah.
Mm.
Against certain
I
types
guess.
of creatures. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Spell is written.
Creatures of those types have disadvantage on it. Yeah,
I
Kyle,
thought you had
she
to like
okay?
pick stuff.
that's what I've played with people. Or I know Charles does it like that.
What?
Where you
Pick?
gotta pick. Yeah,
Well, I read the spell wrong. It's all those things.
Yeah, you can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by any of those types of creatures. They also get a disadvantage on attack rolls, which is good.
Mm-hmm. Kyle, is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's going to the bathroom.
Okay.
She went to advertise, but okay.
Nat. No. It's just I know she said she wasn't feeling good earlier.
I gotta pick a dope.
Her
ass-
stomach is not cooperative.
Mm.
No.
Again,
that feel?
gallbladder issues. I hear you.
Yeah. She's a lot better than she was. I'll actually say that. So
That's good.
a lot of that things, she has a lot less stress with me now than she did when she was with her parents. So.
That will very much irritate that
Yeah.
sort of situation.
Yep.
Oh man, I gotta pick a.
Hmm?
Yeah, I gotta pick the command word for my bow.
Oh.
Pew.
Butthole.
Pew.
Pew pew.
Hotness.
Hey,
Hotness.
hey! Smoke weed every day.
420
Blaze.
blaze.
do you have, Mike? Do
Actually,
you have
Blaze would
a
be too bad.
language or culture that you like?
Well, I'm on a common to Elvish dictionary right now.
Hmm.
So I just.
I'm
gotta
just
pick-
saying in even like real world terms, because a lot of my stuff I just pull from Irish.
That's true.
Latin is also always good to pick from.
Yeah, I figured
Arendir's
It's a bit
half Elven?
cliche.
Irondeer's half Elven. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you
I
do?
figured-
You Spork record something, so you can pop it on your phone every time you want to do something. You like.
That'd be so fucking cool.
Uh,
I figured if I at least mispronounce Elvish, it's like not a real language instead of just butchering whatever word I pick. that's a real language.
Well, if you pick a dead language, then you can't mispronounce it because who's going to correct you?
Hey, that's true.
well, except there are people that speak a lot of dead languages.
And
I'll say
it's not dead.
It's so facto.
But-
Yeah. It's my
You're
command.
unlikely to run across them. Although this is D&D.
I'm sorry, I just got this ridiculous image like Monty Python. Like, I'm not dead yet.
So what you guys doing?
I guess Corin and the professor are going to kill a general on their own.
No.
No, I don't think.
Oh, you
that's
guys
what
are killing a demon? Cool.
No,
All right.
That is not what is happening. You shut your holy mouth.
I perception
There,
shit out of this
Paladin.
room. I walk into it.
We are going to circumvent the room and check for things and be very
Yes.
careful.
Perceptioning and all the
Well,
good
I will
things.
be investigating while he perceptions, but
As they walk past Connor and I say, "Are you sure you want to go in there?"
we are protected from evil. I don't know if that will help or not, but we need to know what we're doing. We need to know what we're dealing with, and it's best to get an idea of everything.
No unknown quantities, right, Professor?
Yes, no unknown quantities.
We're going to be extremely careful.
Good luck.
21 for perception.
He's giggling.
I always giggle.
Uh-huh.
Dan's prerogative.
A natural 20
Nice roll.
for
Nice
investigation.
timing.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
And I would like you to all notice that it was a natural 20, but it is actually a 28.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah,
Right.
I've got a +8 too.
You all.
Great.
So, Corin and the professor, you step into the room.
Protected from evil.
Protected from evil. Not protected from feeling that thing. As you walk in, it washes over you. Even not having the divine sense of a paladin, it is undeniable the force of presence that is in this room. It hangs over it like a funeral shroud. It's almost suffocating. Corn, especially for you, so attuned to fiends and undead, this is hard to breathe in here. As you walk forward, you notice this giant sarcophagus in the middle, glowing green, and you can see this figure inside of it as you walk through.
I would like to point out that the professor has a very determined look on his face, if not a little PTSD at the feeling of this undead, evil, fiendy kind of thing, because he's having a little bit of flashbacks to that one time.
1,000-yard stare.
You have... The feeling is unlike... You get flashbacks, memories. You can almost recall the smells and the taste of that time. Corn, you distinctly remember the first time you ran into Demorial. You also remember what happened all that time ago. And as you walk through, as you get to about... so you're walking around, right?
We're circumventing, investigating as we go.
I'm walking in front of the professor.
Yes,
So you're
and
walking like that,
Maces out.
that. As you get to about midway, you hear a voice crawl in your head. It feels like jagged blades being dragged ever so slowly down your spine. Cold,
Ooh, that works.
sharp. I've been so alone. It's good to have company.
Corin? I don't think it should be doing that if it's sealed.
Do you know what it's like to be sealed for 2,000 years, unable to move?
Yes, but how are you talking? This is... dear.
There is the stench of magic upon you. Surely a learned man such as yourself knows telepathy when you feel it.
Yes, I use it a lot, thank you.
Come closer.
I will not be doing that.
And you start to feel this tug in your belly of you trying to pull you forward, but it evaporates, almost falling off of you like water off a duck's back. And you realize that it was trying to possess you, but the magics laid down upon you by Rael and Talmar are putting up a shield it cannot get through.
Corin, I suggest we turn back.
Aye.
No, stay a
Why
while.
don't you just stay where you are? I'm sure you'll be fine. Let's go, Corin.
Tell me. I have a feeling that I am not alone.
Corin, do not listen to it. Come back. We must...
I'm coming.
Oh, things we could talk
I
about.
do not want anything to do with you, you vile
Face.
creature.
Face. Everyone,
What happened?
it's cast. It's
It spoke to us, and it attempted to charm me.
not charm.
Well,
That's
it attempted to possess me. Its mind is still quite active, even though it can't leave its protection. I think it said it feels like it's not alone. Talma, I think it would be a good time to check on Bucky.
Oh God.
The screw is in.
So bored. So bored. Where's my carrot?
Have this sequel thing while I'm watching very closely.
Nothing.
Kyle, you did it.
Sure.
Yes! I've been standing right here. Nothing. Not even a mouse. Nothing. Is boring.
Okay, good job, Lucky.
My carrot.
Definitely earning your carrot.
Yay.
Talmar is muted, by the way.
I mean, we can hear him, but
Yes.
I'm muted. That would
Yeah.
explain something. So I was. You could only
we could-
kindly
we
hear
could-
me because
yeah.
that was telepathy.
Nice.
So Bucky says he hasn't seen a damn thing. So
Now, I know that
Oh.
it would be hard for you to sense something other than the giant evil in the room next to us.
it's kind of overpowering, but yes.
I'm afraid I don't want to go. I mean, Corin and I are protected. Do we want to talk to this? I do not want to deal with this thing,
I don't want to talk to it. I want to seal it further so it can't talk to us.
but I don't know how to seal it. Is the
So
problem?
the question is, how do we keep Demoriel from getting to it?
From looking at the coffin, sarcophagus, did you glean anything, any sort of magic-y thing from it?
I did investigate, but I don't know what I investigated.
Did you identify it?
I'm not getting anywhere near that.
You, Professor, with your nat 20, you could see long ago faded sigils, words in celestial, markings of clerics and wizards alike. And you notice some of them had, because it's a fucking nat 20, there were stains of blood within those sigils. That there are some people who did some very desperate things. Roll an Arcana check for me.
Blood magic.
I'm going with that 20 because you're rolling with advantage, because with that nat 20 of investigation, you know there's powerful, powerful magics,
Well, I could
most
have
of
used
which...
my inspiration too if I wanted to use that 20, I guess.
You're good. You realize that the seal is, in fact, weakening, as it's been weakening over time.
Do I
No one to reinforce it.
know it would take a life or just blood to redo those seals?
You know, it would probably take a pretty... It would take a couple powerful wizards to come and back and reforge the seals. You know of one archmage who would do it, but you remember it's not the one you trust. Fioriel possibly could do it herself, but you're not sure.
Balls, the guy we don't trust.
The
is
only
person
other
who could do
wizard you
this.
know that could do the singularity is probably Bellantine, but she cannot leave the tower. You know with your power, you would need at least another 3, maybe 4 other wizards to help you seal that.
Bad news, everyone.
Good news, everyone.
We're
Speaking
fine.
of
You didn't
which-
say that.
Corin, are you
Fucking
standing
really?
right there?
Yes.
Well, I was getting into the room with everybody.
Are you standing there?
Oh, that's where I put the token, but I kind of assumed I was in the hallway fully.
Okay. But that's where your token is, dear.
Okay. I just don't
You,
want to be over on top of people.
that's fine.
Okay.
If you had placed your token where you wanted to stand, where would you have put it?
Right in between the two of them.
We're just belly high-fiving. It's a very tight hallway, Corin.
All right. I'm
not
just.
standing in that room.
Yeah, because that's what I want to see.
What?
Yeah, I
Is her
don't. I don't
measuring?
like it. Nope.
We're not doing
She's
anything.
been
She's
doing it for
making-
the last 5 minutes.
She's making such evil faces. You guys don't even know. You're doing
the
evil
fucking
faces ever since we went downstairs.
Hey, you know what?
Okay.
It's a thing. I'm just trying to see if you can. You still hear him, Corin? Oh my, the holy man. Ooh, I bet it burns your blood to have a fiend so close.
This thing is very, very talkative for a demon.
You can hear it right now.
It's still whispering in the back of my head.
I'm afraid the bad news is the seals are weakening.
No.
And
Good.
there is. It would take at least 5 more wizards of my level to seal them, and it would take Bellantine or Furiel, or even Doucheface, who I don't trust.
Would fuck this
Even Zero.
I mean, Doucheface was actually the keeper of the seals. This
Yes.
is his area. This is his job. Why isn't he doing it?
He was in charge of the seals for the
Arcana.
for the
At the
Arcana.
Isn't this one of the Arcana seals?
Is this is like ancient, right?
This is ancient.
The
This
Arcana
is
is ancient.
before the Arcana
Ah, well,
was
never
formed.
mind. I'm still blaming him.
Corin, make a wisdom check.
Alright.
Oh no, Corin.
Well,
I said check,
said
not
check.
save.
Oh, okay.
it hasn't been 10 minutes anyway. Your spell.
We're paying attention to that.
We are
Okay.
definitely paying attention to that.
You know, as well as well, you hear the professor talking about people who can redo the seals. You know of some powerful clerics that could possibly come down and also re-sanctify it and shore it back up. And
We are
it
close
would
to the Dawnwood.
take 5 to maybe 10 low-level clerics, less depending on how more powerful it is. Paladins as well, lending their strength. You can hear the voice in your head go, "Are you a coward?"
Gammon might know some clerics.
Do you think they'll get down here in time?
If we send a hawk, perhaps.
How many days out from the Dunwood are we?
We were like
2.
It-
days?
It took you about 2.5 days, 2.5 days to get here, so it'd be 2.5 days to get back.
Are we gonna camp out
So,
here for 2 days?
so 5 full days.
Basically.
Do not suffer a demon to live, and yet you stay still. Tell me, how long do you think you can stand there?
This thing's getting rather annoying. We have to make a decision.
Well, we know Demorio is here. Do you think you should find this in the time that it would take us to get clerics? I don't want to leave this place empty.
We can't call Valentine. If we call her, it has to be the worst circumstances possible. We have to be all almost dying. If we call her from her...
Well, not Bellantine. I meant like your clerics.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
thought you
could
said-
send word to
Yes,
the
I want...
Greenbrier, but I doubt.
Dawnwood's not too far, right?
5 days. You're gonna leave this place unguarded for
Absolutely.
5 days.
What if we stay in Marigos?
Yes, something.
Or we
Not
fight
that I-
this thing on our terms.
Hang on. I forgot something.
7 of us
I reach
are a
in,
match.
like Wait. I have something for this. I just can't remember it at the time.
Connor,
Oh, right. I pull out a stone.
I was going to say, Corin, move back if you could still hear him. I don't
I
know.
move down the hallway more.
Let's step out of the range, everyone. Back down.
Let's go down into this one.
Let's give a scoot.
Everyone. I want
Back
everyone.
into the antechamber.
No one is to go anywhere near that thing. And I sort of draw a line, like,
At least until we know what
across
we're
the
doing.
hallway. Do not cross this line.
I just want to be like Rule 1 Professor and just step over the line, but I'm not going to.
Good luck. I take out the stone, and I'm like, Furiel.
Oh, fuck.
Professor,
Furiel, are you alone?
Oh my god, I totally forgot about that thing.
give me a moment. It goes silent.
We're fucking idiots.
A moment.
We have
Pass
walkie-talkies.
by.
You had a way to contact her this whole goddamn time.
To be fair, I just got a DM from my DM to remind me that we had this because it's not in my inventory.
I totally forgot about
You
it.
guys have had this for a while.
We've had it for a long time.
And it's been a while since you've wanted to contact her, so I'm like, they may not remember they have this. I think I'm going to be merciful and remind them that they contact
So
Furiel.
it is now in my inventory.
And the voice comes back after a couple of super tense moments. I'm alone now. What's wrong?
Do you trust your abjurations?
Of course I do.
Furiel, we are in the sealed tomb of one of the generals of the Fallen.
You're what?
It is failing.
You hear muffled cursing that starts off in Elvish and goes to Draconic,
Well,
then
now,
goes to
mind your
Celestial.
language. Yes. Each time I say mind your language in the language that she does a curse in.
Yeah, I understood
The
that one.
seals are failing.
The seals are failing, and Demoriel is soon to find this. I am sure of it.
Then they need to be resealed. The sealed evil. Where is it exactly?
We are north of the Dawnwood. No, we're north. Wait, where are we?
We're
You're
just
northeast of
outside
the Dawn.
We're northeast of
2
the
days.
Dawnwood. 2 days in an ancient temple of Pelor.
Palor.
Yes.
Okay. I'll bring some help.
We need utmost haste in this Fiora, and use utmost discretion as well.
Bring away those
Oh
she
god.
trusts.
Yes.
No. We told the things upstairs to kill anything that came inside.
We can change the order.
I hope you can.
I can.
I will leave immediately. I will head to the Temple of Palor. I will pull my friend. He is a powerful cleric, and we will come immediately to see about sealing this thing.
Yes, bring whatever you can. These seals are failing fast, and I fear that if Demoriel finds it, we will do our best to protect this place.
While he's talking, you probably go turn off those guardians, Corin.
Right.
I'll follow with.
Yeah,
just
thank you.
In
I was gonna
case.
ask.
I imagine if you describe Furiel, it might work.
But
Yeah,
we don't
that's
know
what I'm
who
gonna
she's
do.
bringing with her.
And her and anyone she's bringing with her.
That would work.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
You guys go. Keldon and Corin, you head off to go do that. Fiora goes, I will use teleportation magic. I don't know exactly where this is, but I know where the Dawnwood is. I can approximate it. Hopefully I
I
shall
try
be
to
able
relay to her through my notes the path that we took here, and
Yeah,
Aren't we closer to Valen? Do we know that we're closer to Valen?
You are about in the middle between Valen. You're erring on the side of Valen. So if you can tell her you're closer to Valen and stuff like that, she could possibly.
yeah, I give her the minutia detail of kind of the direction we took, the path, and
the northeast, there's an old hunting road or hunting trail through the forest out of the Dawnwood.
Between all of you, you managed to give her a very clear image of where she needs to go. She's like, I will grab them, I will teleport to Valen immediately, and we will rush out there as quick as we can. If you can hold out we will reinforce you as soon as possible.
We'll do our best.
Stay safe, and if anything changes, please let me know.
The same to you.
And the line goes dead, essentially, as you don't get another response.
Well, I guess we're trusting her and everyone else at the Arcana.
We don't have much of an option.
No,
Trusting
you're
her
right.
at least.
I trust Fioria. I just don't know the rest of the Arcana. Should we
This is the best option we have.
build up defenses? Or...
I say we
A bunch
go
of
back
us
to
are
that
not
main.
matching this thing.
Foyer.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Or even the room where Bucky is.
Is there somewhere, Professor? Is there something you can do to maybe put an alarm or something that you could tell us a trigger if he were to suddenly come out or something?
I do not have anything along those lines.
Unless we should just put a watch on this room.
Nor do I.
Yes. Outside the
So
door
one of us is
upstairs,
down
we
here
lock
and
it.
we're-
Yeah, so one of us would take turns. One of us is always down in this room right here watching.
Because when the turn order pops
So
up,
if somebody's down here and something
In this
happens,
room
how would we
or up
relay
these
it to the
stairs?
others?
Shit.
That's what I meant to do.
Do we
I'm
We
sorry.
are
have?
always
Between us and
way,
Bucky, very far
Quite a-
away.
quite a bit
I can make
ways
Bucky's
away.
be here for, but I don't think he can be very much help. No,
Well, if we just need to look.
my poor horse.
So how long are you guys hanging down at this end of this room?
Well, we've been here this entire time.
Mhm.
Okay.
Fuck. The turn order popped up. That's not a good sign.
That was me by accident because I went to hit reveal area and was a dumbass.
well, we were talking.
Okay.
Did we want to go upstairs and out of this area?
I think we should at least have 2 people down here at all times.
Well,
agree.
if we guard the stairs, it's the only way down here.
We don't know that.
But I want. Yes, I don't know.
There could be another
I
way
can
in from the
see
other
from
side. We
distances,
didn't
so I
explore
can
that
stay
room
here.
entirely.
This is true.
Part
we
of me
did
does not want to take eyes off of that thing. Just in case.
Do we want to
And-
chance exploring the room if?
Honestly, I would recommend one of me and Ryle be there at all times because we can cast
Agreed.
our protection from good and evil and stop someone from being mind controlled.
Well, actually, I can only do that once a day.
Poopy. I'm the only person who can do it multiple times. I can do it 3 more
So,
times,
You guys are hanging out the
which
bottom,
means I
yeah?
am going to have to stay here.
I'm watching the asshole.
I will stay here as well to attempt to break any mind controls. If somebody
I'm going
tries
to
to take control of my mind, knock me the fuck out.
I'm staying right where I drew the line though, because I can see the casket from here.
I should be able to see the casket from there too, right? Or at least close enough.
Well, considering
scared
she's a
for whatever-
dwarf, you can probably see over Kaladin.
As you guys are sitting there talking amongst yourselves, you all now hear this voice, like jagged, broken metal down your spine. Ah, there you are.
Oh,
Everyone
hell.
upstairs. I don't want to be on the same level as this.
No, don't run, stay here.
Agreed.
Talk, Ohio. I've been so lonely.
Well, you can continue.
Tell me, how is Mother?
Mother?
Upstairs.
Oh,
Don't engage
Nope,
it in conversation.
Nope. Not asking.
I'm attempting
Don't
to
care.
resist whatever that is. And
Oh,
I run up
God.
the stairs.
Yes, we go.
Oh, don't go quite so soon. There's so much to discuss.
We have nothing to discuss, demon.
Upstairs, everyone.
Leave our minds.
Don't talk to it.
You all head upstairs?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Oh, I don't know.
Corin,
Are you staying, Corin?
Corin, get upstairs.
I come.
And smack you with the blunt side of my sword.
Gone so soon, but we will see each other
Fuck
again,
off.
yes. And you all head upstairs. Once again. Now out of the reach, you come back up the stairs, and the feeling falls over off of you like taking off a cloak,
It's
and
getting
you
stronger.
you feel better, though the feeling in this room is still horrible. It's different. The air down here is different. It's not the same as it was. The darkness from downstairs seems to be seeping upwards towards you, following you up the stairs, though you no longer hear that voice in your head.
He knows we're here. He's fighting against the weakening seals.
What have we done?
Jesus Christ.
I think,
Look it up.
I think we have to prepare in case he breaks.
Can he break his own seal?
Can we even stop him if he does?
Well, you heard him. We jumped back out of his range, and then it grew.
Yes.
Can we
I don't know how long
Construct
L'Oreal, please
will
hurry and barricade both sides.
can we walk away from here and live with ourselves?
What, Keladin, did you say about the constructs?
Can they go downstairs? Because we could put one down at the base of the stairs. We can put one here, and then we can put one down at the end of the hall.
Holy shit, that's a great idea.
That's
I like it. Can
Alright.
do we
Corin,
think he
I
could
walk over to
turn them
Kaladin.
against us? I don't know how
grab
these
her
things
and
work.
I kiss her on the top of the head. You are a genius.
They don't have a mind, right?
Thank you.
They listen to whoever orders them, whoever has the symbol of Palor in their hand.
Oh.
One of Palor's faithful.
all right, you're up, Corin. Tell him to watch it.
Alright, yeah, so
Please, if you would please.
I
have
order
them
the
watch it.
those stone thingies, the constructs, to follow me down into the room. Right? That's what we're doing.
Just one at the base,
One at the base,
at the
one
top,
on top of the stairs, yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
do.
As
one at the end of the hallway where they were originally.
you go down the stairs with
I'm
Jerry,
following behind them,
Fatty
just in
Arbuckle, or Carl.
Fatty Arbuckle.
how
Fatty
you
Arbuckle's gonna be front man, and then Gerald, and then Carl. Carl's last.
As you head back down the stairs, you get to the bottom of the stairs to command Fatty Arbuckle. You feel his power nipping at you, trying to reach out to you. But you manage to just keep out of there, not wanting to hear that voice in your head. And you tell Fatty to stay there and to keep watch, vigil against the darkness. And you come back up and
That's a good fatty.
you command the other two to keep watch. And now, what would you guys like to do? Are you going back up to the temple, or are you going to stay down here?
One of us should be at the stairs. Somebody needs to be at these stairs.
I'll take it.
Well, I don't know if this is a good idea, though. Because if one person's here, it's a long way back to the temple to warn the rest of
It'll
us.
take
Two people
many
should be here at
rounds.
least.
If I'm talking as a player, it would take many rounds for someone to get all the way back from there to here. If
Yeah.
shit were to go down.
You go where the constructor room was.
Also, you guys didn't disarm all of the traps.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I'm sure Fioriel can figure out the traps.
Oh no, I didn't mean.
No, I meant if someone's running to go
Oh,
back
yeah,
upstairs, you're running without thinking. There's still a single trap that has not been disarmed.
yeah. Right.
I hate to say it, but this room is large enough. We could just wait here.
We could go back down the hall. At the very least.
You really want to be in that cramped hallway?
No,
Yes,
I'm
I sure
saying
don't.
where the construct area was.
Right,
I don't think we can sleep if we do that.
that's too close.
It's too close. That's what happened last time.
Oh dear.
Somebody was asleep.
They
The guard was
possessed you
down.
when
He
you
was
were
possessed.
asleep. Oh
Yeah,
dear.
in the camp. One of Gent's workers was possessed while he was asleep.
Right. Look, I
That's
think
right.
we-
It was his apprentice.
yeah.
How long did Fioriel say it was going to take her to get here again?
I
At
didn't catch
least
the
2
time.
days, 2.5 days.
She was using teleportation, so it depends if where the teleportation takes her out at.
think she said it was to Velen, which I think is another 2 days away.
Damn it.
This would be a very uncomfortable 2 days.
Yes.
Maybe we would be safe
going to be
enough up in the temple itself,
terrifying, whatever it is.
considering.
Could we gauge how long it took from when they went into the room, or from when they came out to when his reach extended to us at the end of that hallway downstairs in the basement?
About 10 minutes.
This isn't good, everyone.
No.
I don't know. It's pretty far all the way back up, but I don't think we have 2 days.
I guess we should figure out if his reach is extending or not. If it has a limit.
And if he could reach us when we're
It could
in the
be at
temple
his limit.
itself, considering
Let's
it
get
was
on the
a
other side of
completely
this
different
door.
feeling when we were up there.
Perhaps
I am so sorry. I'm afraid that we might have accelerated this.
We didn't have much choice.
Well, if the seals were deteriorating, it would have happened anyway.
Yes, but I feel that he's pushing harder against them, because he knows we're here.
He knows we're here. He knows we're going to try to strengthen the seal, so he's trying to break out
That
now.
was my fault for deciding to go into the room.
No, Professor.
No, we all asked you to
Regret
do
does
it.
us no good. We had to have done something.
There's no way we could have known that the seals were deteriorating unless we'd gone into the room, so we wouldn't even know to ask to have the seals redone.
Corin, you taking your holy symbol, as you all are discussing this, you reach out to Palar, asking him for guidance, for protection. You feel the warmth of Palar, and suddenly this room is no longer cold, the darkness quite so bad, and you feel that warmth envelop you, and you almost hear a whisper in your head. Sanctuary in the temple. Have faith, my champion.
I think it's best if we go to the temple. I heard Pelar. Sorry. Sanctuary in the temple.
It felt different
I
up
buy
there.
it.
Well, then we go to the temple.
Then we go to the temple. Yes.
Maybe we
Remember
can
to
figure out a way
search
to
the
shut the
rooms.
wall again. That might help too.
Right. I'm going to shut this door once everyone's out of it.
Yes. Getting out. I have to go pee real quick.
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
we start making our way back then.
You start making your way back. I am assuming now that you know that there's a trap there, you're going to spend a minute or two to disarm it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Snicket, do we want to move the constructs or do we want to leave them there?
I'm leaving them. I'm leaving them there.
There's one here. There's one here. And then there's one downstairs, right at the base.
Yeah, I will remember to put poor Fatty Arbuckle down there.
Randy going pew, pew, pew,
So
pew, pew,
you
pew,
guys
pew,
are
pew.
heading back to the temple.
Yeah.
The temple proper. As soon as you walk up the stairs, curling upwards and upwards and upwards, there is a completely different feeling as you step once again back into the ruined temple.
Oh, well, that's
A
nice.
feeling of peace settles over you. There's this radiating warmth. Corin, you know this feeling. You just had this feeling, as it's almost like you've come in from the winter and someone's laid a heavy warm blanket over your shoulders, pulling you into a hug almost, and you feel safe. You know what's down in that darkness. Looking behind you, you can almost swear you see shadows moving, but you know it's not so. You know what's down there. You know it's waking up, but for the moment, there is safety here. Sanctuary is what Corin said. Sanctuary is what you feel. And with trepidation, you look back towards where you came, where the opening is, hoping Furiel comes with help soon, because what is down there has awoken. And how long will it stay sealed? Only time will tell, and that's where we're stopping for the evening.
Boo.
I hope you guys had